Hey, what's going on, guys? Good morning. Welcome to episode number 23 of MLB 22 or so. You guys get new episodes of baseball every 2 hours every weekend. Pretty much for our awesome community. I am your awesome popular creator, Zach Dawson, guys. For our awesome community. It's episode number 23 on Saturday morning. Today's date is November 19th, 2022. If you guys want to catch more MLB 22 every Saturdays and Sundays, you guys can hit that like button, support button, comment. As always, love, support, and respect is always the key. Stay positive and loyal, and ours is power. We'll be meet new committee members, new friends, one step at a time. Anytime we manage to meet new committee members, new friends, one at a time, guys. If you're only live streaming for our entire awesome community, if you're only live streaming on YouTube, all we gotta do is share, tweet, and follow, guys. Tweet, share, and follow. Follow, share, and tweet. For one awesome community, for our 373 mods and our followers. So there's really not much to be had. As long as we know what we're doing, and normally meet and greeting. As much we can probably get to. Zach Dawson, guys, is a gifted popular name from 1912 to this year of 2022. So much more to comprehend, and pretty much have something in the driver's seat. If you guys have an account today on Twitter, you guys can share me out, tweet me out, and follow me, guys. Remember, guys, follow, share, and tweet me out, guys. Me, Zach Dawson. I was going to be live yesterday, but, I decided just to take another day off, despite the fact from this past Tuesday. This past Tuesday, and also yesterday, too. So, can't complain otherwise, but yeah, guys, you already know my totals. Over 4 years. It's been over 4 years, guys. I've been on Twitter. Over 6 years on YouTube. And my love and I. Guess how many days my love and I have been together now? Check this out. It's pretty much very energetic. And pretty much anything else to develop, and much more to really start something normal. Yeah, guys, my love and I, 1,973 days. 1973. But with that in mind, all we gotta do, guys, is share, tweet, and follow on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, and anything else I can probably get started. Go and give you guys a nice YouTube poll. All you gotta do, guys, is inform your name, your numbers, and how long you've been on Twitter for. And that's all we gotta do. Meet and greet new committee members for our 373 mods or followers. And the best first, hold on, give me 1 minute. And the best first couple years, okay. That's what I was looking at. Alright, guys, we have an account on Steam, any sports, music, RPGs, action adventure today. Any shooting, puzzles, looking to do any transactions. You guys can do 2 transactions, one of 2 different ways. Welcome to use your own credit card, CC, to buy any game you want that has good fantasized gameplay, graphics, comparison, pretty much anything else to live up to the hype. And anything else that can probably get your heart pumping, and anything else that can probably get yourselves motivated. All we gotta do, guys, is stay focused, stay motivated, and keep your heads up. But more importantly, scratch that. And be entertained. If you guys love RPGs like Final Fantasy, if you guys want to check out a new RPG, check out the new God of War Ragnarok. That game, guys, is up for Game of the Year right now. And it is exactly, guys. I've heard some awesome things about it. It's really good, and anything else I can probably draw attention. So yeah, any games you want to check out, Steam has plenty of them. You guys already understand I've been on Steam for a long time, so I would say ever since way after I had the PC. So it's pretty much anything else I can probably draw something together. For any games you want. You guys can also check out Assassin's Creed. Yeah, guys, Assassin's Creed and also Dragon Quest games or anything that can brighten your mood. If you like playing co-op games, Call of Duty NW2. Guys can check out that game. I've heard some decent. I pretty much have a good amount of respect for it that it no longer has. Um, but anytime you want, they have the opportunity. You guys have an opportunity to buy any games you want, as long as you know what they are, how great the ratings are, what the IGN reviews of that is, and anything else that cannot bond, pretty much ponder, pretty much anything else that can draw your attention. You guys already know my name is Zach Dawson 93. Guys, never give up, never surrender. That's the most important thing. More popularity, like, support, comments, views, and drawing a lot of attention. Speaking of that, guys, instead of having note to self for our awesome community, guys have an account on Instagram. Guys can check out Kevin Thursday through Mondays. I love this guy. He's great. He's colorful. Pretty much very, very entertaining. Kevin and I's been on his first account, guys, over 5 years. He has 2% over 2 years. We got each other on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Minus guys, TikTok and TikTok and Snapchat. We don't do the two apps in between. So guys can check them out anytime you want. Guys want likes, support, views, comments, watch hours to help you guys get monetized. Hope you guys do not get the mistake of having step 2 of having AdSense altogether. And because I think that would be the last thing you would do. To make ads involving a YouTube channel towards account to try to do anything that's not out of control. Like having to pretty much have ads in between. My fifth Rose Dawson, make a love shout out. My fifth Rose, how you doing? For 373 months followers. I miss you, Pinky Gray. How you doing? Good to see you. Welcome back as always. But other than that, guys, Johnny Tsongs, how you doing? As long as it's not Timmy Tsongas or Jimmy Johns. Pretty much from pretty much the professional wrestler Brock Lesnar, the Beast incarnate. But yeah, you guys can check out Kevin, guys, anytime you want. He's awesome. Tiffany Dale, how you doing? As long as we're not looking at Saint Nick. How you doing? How you doing, buddy? MLSL, make a love shout out for our 373 mods and our amazing companions. But enough said, guys. You guys can check out Kevin Friday 24/7. Running Egg almost 24/7. My girl Sony's Adventures 24/7. Make a love shout out. How you doing? Good morning. How you doing? Make a love shout out. Don't work too hard at work today, Sorty. As long as the other brothers don't do it. And you guys can also check out my second Rose, Ohana, too. 24/7 as well. Alright, guys, just remember, love, support, and respect is always the key. Stay positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. Where we meet and greet new community members, new companions, one step at a time. I still begin my monetization back probably in the next couple weeks, depending how long the stupid suspension is going to be lasting, involving step 2. So I'm hoping it'll be pretty soon. Hopefully not Saturday, maybe not later. As long as it doesn't develop going below average or going left or right. So we'll see how everything else gathers, guys. Our awesome community. But yeah, guys, when we're doing that, the most very important thing for our awesome community. Zach Dawson is a colorful, popular name, guys. That's me. Your one and only awesome, popular host. From 1912 to this year of 2022. Today's date, guys, is November 19th, 2022. The most very important thing is we watch videos in full. Got some like, support, and comment. Share, tweet, and follow me, guys, on Twitter. Me, guys, Zach Dawson, from 1912 to this year. From Titanic, having a very lucky hand with the 5 people for our awesome community. Also, guys, for Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And you guys can vote Alan at 38 and the Great Solomon at 14. My highest stats, guys, over 6 years on YouTube and 4 years on Twitter. 5 years, guys, for Twitter of next year, and also 7 on July 30th of 2023. And what are they, guys? My highest likes is 808 likes. Pretty much for our awesome community. Views 1478 and mods 373.
Have a nice day.
Malone's TV, make a love shout out. How you doing? Welcome. Welcome to our awesome community. For our 373 mods and our followers. Those guys every 19 to 20 minutes, a handful of IC news, we're in one awesome community, and your favorite popular creator, me guys, Zach Dawson. 1912 to 2022 of this year. As long as it's not killing anything, or sponsoring anything. As you guys can see, we got the finale, and pretty much at Arizona Stadium. As my Mets finally go back in the winning column. I was losing 2 straight at the finale against the Giants, and also lost in a pretty good first one. And that was 10-6 guys last week. It was 2 weeks ago on the weekends. As my Mets guys are looking to catch up and create momentum with the first place Atlanta Braves, which Atlanta is playing today. So this is pretty much a game finale of a 3-game series. As nice to see, it is the Mets visiting the Arizona Diamondbacks. The pitching matchup, guys, is the Mets on the replay are 12-9. We're going to catch up the Atlanta Braves and get first place, hopefully. As long as these 2 teams can keep on going neck and neck or face to face. So we've got Chris Bassett, guys, taking on Merrill Kelly, both starting pitchers. But other than that, guys, I had some good relaxation, and pretty much more love than I had in a couple hours. I mean, I was walking some laps, and I'm going to tell you what, guys, the temperature here in the state of Ohio is too damn cold at this point, so I wore that one leather mask that I pretty much went after at Walmart, and pretty much did anything that I could probably do with it. And I pretty much wore my heavy armor, heavy coat on for me. And I will tell you this, guys, we pretty much got plenty of snow off the bat, and it's pretty much not the end of the world. It really isn't. So it is the series finale, guys, at Chase Field. Opened up back in 1998, and Cassidy has about 48,000, guys, 633. Which that's actually really good. Alright, guys, starting pitcher today for the Mets. You guys can see, pretty much red hot. Pretty much in the early average of in the 220, pretty much in the late 220s. As you guys can see, starting pitcher is Chris Bassett. He's looking for his first win to keep the Mets at bay, hopefully. But on the replay, guys, for baseball every Saturdays and Sundays, over 2 hours plus, maybe like above that, maybe. As you guys can see, Chris Bassett is 0-2 with a 228 or run average. So we'll be able to draw plenty of attention, see where it looks in, and pretty much stretches out. Alright, guys, here's the starting lineup for the Mets today. Pretty much for our awesome community. Check this out, guys. For the introductions. For anything else, leading off first, guys, will be center fielder Starling Marte. Luis Gorman at DH. Peter Alonso at first. Zeta Davis at third. Zach McNeil at second. McConaughey at left. Francisco Lindor, guys, is batting 7th today at short. But Nemos at right, and James McCann is doing the catching today. For our awesome gifted community. Alright, guys, Sam McNeil has been looking a little tired, so some of the coaches have suggested a mix-up in the lineup today, so he's probably going to be pinch hitting sooner rather than later, see how things work in. Zeta Davis, guys, he's also a little bit fatigued, so he's pretty much going to be stand out from the lineup. Those guys saw Marte also is needing a day off too. A little bit of fatigue also in this last performance. During Game 2 from last weekend. Alright, guys, but yeah, I mean, pretty much work was good yesterday, and pretty much sent some foam, and we had our 1-hour lunch break, and there plenty of yoga for the last hour. I mean, I was pretty much doing my last couple minutes of sweeping, you know, to continue to draw attention for pass. And other than that, well, I'm not gonna go to the playoff championship between our Tigers taking on the Royals. And basically, you know, the reason why we did not advertise to get $10 per ticket online is because it was too damn windy. Because That's pretty much the reason why. So we decided to pretty much spend a couple hours together. So we got to go me a couple things prior to that. But alright guys, starting pitcher today. In the finale at Chase Field, it's number 29 guys, Mel Kelly. Fourth start of the replay. And here we go guys, top of the first today. Leading off for the Mets. We're going to catch up with the Atlanta Braves right now. It'll be Dominic Smith. We'll be facing Mel Kelly. And on the replay, guys, Dominic Smith, guys, is batting 176. 2 homers, 2 runs driven in. He'll be facing Mel Kelly. And anything else I could probably draw. Anything else to sensation. Kelly sets the target, hits the pitch to Dominic. And that's going to be a strike and a ball now. Yeah, guys, it was silly, and somebody was trying to offer me a right back, and it's another right back, but towards my punch place. And other than that, we had a couple hours together. We had some popcorn, and she pretty much got me a 2-liter of Mountain Dew. Pretty much, I'm always allowed to have pretty much light energy, guys, instead of dark, because dark is not always the best way. So that's always the best chance you've got. We got ground ball to second, throws to first base. And that's a correct result, or a pitcher result. That's going to be out number 1. But on the guys, Malone and I had a good time, and you know, we made a couple of commitments when the last time I came down. It was before yesterday. It was just this past Thursday. So it was good in general. Alright guys, Yankees up top 3-1, House and the Guardians. Alright guys, batting second today will be Louis Guillorme. Kelly sets the target, here's the pitch to Lewis. That's going to be a ball and a strike. And so far today, guys, for baseball every weekend. On the replay, Louis Guillorme, guys, is batting .256 and 6 runs driven in. We'll be facing Merrill Kelly. Here's the pitch to Lewis. That's going to be a ball and a strike now. Twins are up 9-2, guys, hosting the White Sox. Pretty much as any good game of baseball every morning. Pretty much only on the weekends. Astros up 1-0, guys. Hosting the Blue Jays. And that's going to be 1-2 now. Angels up 1-0 too, hosting Baltimore. Kelly sets the target. And that's going to be a ground ball to right again. Picks it up in time, throws to first base. And already, guys, how awesome community. It is 2 outs so far on the replay. 2 quick outs to start off anything in the finale. Well, guys, time for the National League.
No, he's not.
We're going to keep his opportunities. Here comes first baseman, guys, Pete Alonso. And on the good replay for the time period. Pete Alonso is batting .225. 6 homers and 16 runs driven in. He'll be facing Merrill Kelly. That's going to news in another couple of minutes. And that's going to be a foul and a 4-seamer. Cubs up 4-0, hosting the Pirates now. Pete Alonso, I mean, either Pete Alonso or Escobar, anybody strives for anything. But it comes to playing a nice baseball team. It really is and always should be. You know, and coming out of last night, our Tigers, between my love and I, we pretty much won the high school championship. And it was an exciting game. You know, pretty much a high-scoring match, as I mentioned. Well, guys, we go to bottom of the first inning. That was the third out. No score. Finale at Chase Field. And here come the D-backs. All right, guys, here we go. Looking for his first win for the Mets today. On the replay. All right, guys, starting pitcher for the Mets today. Oh, awesome community. Number 40, Chris Bassett. Making his 4th appearance, number 40. He has 2 losses with a .228 earned average. He's going up 16 hits, 5 walks, and a pretty good amount of 28 strikeouts. And leading off first, guys, for the D-backs in the bottom of the first will be Gerardo Perdomo. He'll be facing Chris Bassett. And on the replay, guys, so far. Perdomo, guys, is batting .275 and a couple RBIs. That's going to be a fly out to left center. Mark Hines there, makes the catch right on time. And pretty much has a good attendance. And that's the first down of the inning. Alright guys, we got some IZ news to talk about today. We don't usually get a lot of IZ news, pretty much for the most part. Pretty much on the weekends. respect is always the key. Stay positive and loyal, and now it's power. When we meet new committee members, new friends, one step at a time. Batting second, guys, here comes Jake Hager. That's the target, and that's going to be a strike now. And on the replay, guys, for baseball every weekend. Jake Hager, guys, is batting 192 and 4 runs driven in. But yeah, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and now it's power. When we meet new committee members and our awesome companions, one step at a time. Anytime we manage to meet new committee members through friends, guys, one at a time. If you're on live streaming on YouTube, follow awesome community in our 373 mods. And that's going to be a base hit to right field, guys. Here come the D-backs.
Hey, whatever works, right?
That's a single to right field. Following against the first setup of the opportunity on the replay. And it does. And guys, anytime we manage to meet new committee members and friends, one step at a time. For our 373 mods and our followers, all we gotta do is share, tweet, and follow, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. And guys, on the replay, the Mets are 12-9. We're gonna continue to ponder and create pretty much create a little more distance by catching up the Atlanta Braves. But I want to first, guys, one out. Here comes Seth Beer. That sets the target. Here's the pitch to Seth. And that's 2 strikes now. Seth Beer has 6 doubles on the replay. Rockies up 4-3 over the Tigers and Tiger Stadium. Alright, guys, Bassett, we're gonna make short work. And he struck him out, guys. He gets Seth Beer out on strikes. Let's try out for Chris Bassett. That's what Chris Bassett needs to do for the Mets. Pretty much come out striking, get everybody out. Maybe have something to keep moving. And that's out number 2, guys, in the inning. If you guys have an account on Twitter today, guys can send me out, tweet me out, and follow me, guys, on Twitter. Zach Dawson, the most gifted popular name of all time. That's me. From 1912 to this year of 2022. Well, guys, next up, it will be Chris Walker, number 53. He's struggling on the bat so far in the replay. And so far, guys, he's batting 249, 2 homers, 2 runs driven in. Chris sets the target, and that's 1 ball and 1 strike now. 10 RBIs on the replay. This is actually good. He'll be facing Chris Bassett, but I want it first with 2 outs. And that's 2 strikes now. Offensive strike zone with 1 ball. But yeah, guys, over 4 years, I've been on Twitter, pretty much closely. And over 6 years on YouTube. You guys can find me, guys, this is Zach Dawson, the most gifted popular name of all time, as always. And also, guys, my love and I, 1,000. That would have been a strikeout, guys, but that's a foul, the home plate on a sinker. You'll see I'm 1 and 2, but on it first with 2 outs. But guys, Bassett sets the target, here's the pitch to Walker. And he struck him out too, guys. And that's to end the inning, and it does. Nice handful by Chris Bassett on the mound.
No score.
But the D-back still does get the first hit. That's a Tekel, Zell, and Zell Black. Not bad. We're at the top of the second, guys. No score.
Welcome back.
Top of the second, guys. Leading off for the Mets. We're going to catch up the Atlanta Braves right now for the weekends. Will be Travis Blankenham. He'll be facing Merrill Kelly. That's going to be a strike to begin. Yeah, guys, over 4 years on Twitter for me. Over 6 years on YouTube. In 1973, for my love and I. We're still getting married, guys, and also getting to pizza engagement. And, you know, we're still taking our time. That's all we got to do. It's not about one person that wants to live forever and have something else in general. It's not about spending the rest of your life with somebody. Here comes another power hitter, guys, along with Pete Alonso, with 6 homers and 13 runs. There he is, guys, Eduardo Escobar. He's batting 289 on the replay. He'll be facing Merrill Kelly. Eduardo Escobar's been having a pretty good year. Pretty much a good year so far. That's going to be 2 balls on him. I don't think Escobar's going to take it. Between the bottom of the strike zone. I don't think so. Yeah, guys, 1973 for my love and I. If I had to guess, wait a minute.
If you can command your stuff,
yeah, 1973 on a Saturday. Well, guys, that's going to look like a nice hit. That's going to be a fly out to left field. Makes it up it. Gets a glove on it, makes the catch. And there you go, guys, out number 2.
On who's umpiring, or is it good to just be
What all you guys got to do is inform your
tendencies so
name,
you're not that
your numbers on
surprised?
how long you've been active on Twitter, and that's all we got to do. All we got to do, guys, is share, tweet, and follow. For our awesome community and your favorite popular creator, me, Zach Dawson, from Titanic. Next batter, guys, is Mark Conha. On the replay so far, he's batting .215, 2 homers and 5 runs driven in. We're facing Merrill Kelly. And that's going to be a ball and a strike on top of it. You guys have an account on Steam, any sports, music, RPGs, shooting. We're not going to do any purchases. You guys can sign either transaction that has cash on it, or pretty much anything else that's more worthwhile. You guys can use your own credit card or go after Steam gift cards. There's 20s, $50 on them, and pretty much 100 even. They have the maximum amount you guys can ever find. We're looking to buy a game for the house before Christmas time. That's the best way to do it too. Anytime. We got Kelly sets the target. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a strikeout up top. And the inning is over. Not too savvy right now, guys, on the replay. Not too many. Nice work to have a sign. Well, guys, we're going to bottom in the second. Nobody scored yet. And it's the finale at Chase Field. Alright, guys, here we go. Bob in second. Leading off for the hometown D-backs. Batting 5th today. As you guys can see, our awesome community is Don Portso. On the replay, guys, he's number 12. He's batting .212, 2 homers and 4 runs driven in. We'll be facing Chris Bassett. Chris sets the target. Here's the pitch to Dalton. That's going to be a foul to left field. Any foul ball, guys, still counts as a strike to begin. If we're not playing co-op games, guys, check out the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I would suggest you guys go check out the campaign, or if you guys want to check out the multiplayer first. But I do know they probably do have zombies on it. Almost a hit by a pitch chance. That's 1 and 2 on the slider. So anything else that has a good matter in hand. But if you guys are enjoying Modern Warfare 2 on the PS5, on the Xbox Series, or on Steam, you guys can also check out other co-op games like Minecraft, Instant Impact, Lego games like My Opponent Will Kill Me Later. That's going to be a strikeout, guys. Because Zach gets about on strikes on the replay. That is strikeout number 3. That's the first out so far. Alright, guys, next batter will be David Peralta. Because sets the target. Here's the pitch to David. That's going to be a foul at the home plate. And on the replay, guys, number 6, David Peralta. Check this out. On the replay, he's batting .217 right now, with 2 homers and 6 runs driven in. If you love playing RPGs like Final Fantasy, you guys want to check out new RPGs like God of War Ragnarok, it's a hell of a game. But note to self, guys, it is up for Game of the Year. Accompanied by Elden Ring, Horizon 2, Stray, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And it is. It really is. Well, guys, that's going to be a fly out to left center. Pretty much to mid-center. Picks it up in time. He's already had a hit, but he didn't. That's a fly out, guys, and that's the second out of the game. Well, he has 2 outs on the replay. Next up is Pavin Smith. On the replay, he's batting .208 right now. He's having an alright season. 2 homers and 3 runs driven in. But that sets the target. Here's the pitch to Smith. It's going to be a ground ball to short. Lindor is there. Goes to Pete Alonso at first. Done for Dean. Dean for done, guys. And the side is retired. 2 innings of play so far, guys. It's still early. We got the top of the 3rd. No score. No score so far, guys. In the finale at Chase Field.
Back here at Chase Field, new inning getting started.
So you guys can play any games you want. Well, you guys already understand, I won't be going after Assassin's Creed Mirage next year. And also, the big game of all time, coming out next summer of next year, of 2023, is what do you call it? Final Fantasy 16. That son of a bitch is going out. It's something I'm going after as of this point. So, we also got Thanksgiving to think about and Black Friday. But Black Friday is pretty much one day of the year. Pretty much the last Friday of November. So, I'm still having a couple plans to go through. Well, guys, that's going to be the deep left. And gets a nice catch to left to left field.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love
And he got it on
that he
time.
showed. He knew
That's going to be the
that
first out of the
wall was
inning.
close, but
Thought he
was
had that one.
determined to make that catch,
Now here
and a
comes the
nice
man, guys. He's batting
calculation
eighth
just how
today,
much
having a
room he
decent
had to
season.
try to
With 2 homers and
minimize
8
that
runs driven
contact.
in. And on the replay, guys, batting 206. That's Brennan Nemo. Now Kelly sets the target. That's going to be a strike on the ball.
And lets that one go for a strike.
Not even snapping. But have something to ponder. We guys to let me know. That's going to be a ground ball back to the mound. That's Kelly. He throws to first base. In a nice quick fashion. And that's out number 2, guys, of the inning. Pretty much to strand. And provide.
Out space is empty. James McCann in now.
Fact also 93, guys, is always my name. Follow awesome community and your favorite popular creator. From Titanic from 1912 to an awesome cold year of 2022. Even though we still got COVID-19 still going on.
So the key to
And pretty much other
success
stupid
is
stuff.
getting
Leave a like
ahead
above
early
average.
in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the
Next
count.
man, guys, is
Doesn't have
James
a ton of
McCann. He's
swing
batting
and miss
200
stuff,
on the
so he's gonna
replay.
have to
He's
work
held his 2
efficiently.
strikes already. He is facing Merle Kelly.
0-2 now.
Twins up 10-3, hosting the White Sox.
Now
That's going to be 1-2 now on the Cinco. But alright, guys, we have an account on Instagram. Check out Kevin. We got each other on Twitter. That's going to be a strikeout looking already.
And that'll do it.
James
Down the
McCann did
order
not
go
like
the
it.
Mets. Still
And there you
no
go, guys.
score.
That is the final out. We got a bottom of the third inning, guys. Mets at nothing. D-backs at nothing. And it's the finale at Chase Field. But D-backs only have
Back here in the
only
desert,
single
now
head so
batting
far.
Jordan Luplow.
But so far, guys, bottom of the third.
Came
Getting
out
off for
really
the
strong.
D-backs with John Loophole. So we face the Chris
Line
Bassett.
of the pitch.
Bassett sets the target. Here's the pitch to Thornton. That's going to be a foul to left field. So Kevin, we got some check out Kevin, guys, on 24/7. He's awesome. We got each other on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. But no other, but not the 2 additional apps either. What are they, guys? TikTok and Snapchat. Guys, Bassett, we're gonna make short work, and he
Now
does
one
not.
upstairs.
That's 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Would have something normal, maybe like quick in a heartbeat. But if you guys ever want, if you guys want like support, comments, views, popularity, pretty much other extra stuff too, like helping you guys get super chats, singles, and super thanks. All you gotta do is get watch hours. That's the important thing. I'm hoping to get my stuff together with my second step soon. As soon as my suspension crap gets done, I would probably say it'll probably take another, pretty much a good amount. I think we've still got another couple weeks doing Thanksgiving. And that's a strikeout, guys. Bassett gets him out.
That's the first out.
Gets a strike ball moving. And that's the 4th strikeout for Chris Bassett. And for the inning, guys, it is out number 1 now. Oh my goodness. Well, you cannot chase the ball with anything that has good power. As long as you have a good amount of power, you can hit something. Next batter, guys, is Jake
In
McCarthy.
the air, right side.
And that's going to be a
Nemo.
fly
Here
out,
we go to
guys.
this
Fly out
one.
to right field. Batter Nemo's there,
Calls
makes
it
the
in,
catch.
2 away.
And that's out number 2 now. 2 quick outs already of the inning. That's a wonderful surprise. So yeah, you got some check out Kevin. He's awesome.
Here's the Diamondbacks
Over 5 years on his
leadoff
first account on
hitter,
YouTube,
Perdomo.
and 2% over 2 years. Those are the thoughts that are amazing and have awesome quality. Comes in every couple of days, but can't ponder that much. Well, guys, Bassett sets the target. Perdomo's 0 for 1. And that's going to be a strike on the slider for him. But then, guys, the sign out of Dominican Republic. And he did.
To break it up.
Well, guys, Bassett sets the target. Here's the pitch.
And he's
That's going to
down
be 2
0-2
good
as he
strikes now.
swings through it.
This guy's got
But
such
that's
a good
knows what he's
sinker as a
doing for the
hitter.
Mets.
You've gotta look up in the zone.
He's off
If
to
you
a
look
pretty
down,
good
you're
start.
gonna be chasing stuff in the
Well,
dirt.
guys, Bassett sets the target.
Righty delivers.
Now that's his hand. Here's the pitch. Looking to make short work.
Fought off
And he does
foul.
not. That's a foul on a sinker. But yeah. Guys, let's check out Kevin, guys, for want some help, more popularity. Check him out 24/7.
Pitch.
Running egg almost 24/7. My second
And
bro,
there's a foul
Sohana,
ball.
and also Rincey. I think Rincey is still my third. Loving, caring moderator. Pretty much all supporter. He's also my third rose. Sohana's my
Foul
number
ball,
2.
he stays alive.
So you guys can check out my second row, Sohana, guys, 24/7. And also my girl Sorty, 24/7 as well.
And the 0-2.
Well, guys, for our awesome community, love, support, and respect
Ball
is
one
always
there.
the key. Stay positive and loyal, and now is power. The most gifted popular thing, the most very important thing, when we meet new community members through friends one at a time, is like, supporting, and commenting.
Here comes the pitch.
Abigail Sandaga, making love shout out. How you doing? For 372 mods and our
Eighth pitch of
followers.
the at-bat coming
Good to
up.
see you. Well, guys, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Percent looking to get out of it. Sets the target. Here's the pitch to Corrado.
Next
That's
one
3
just
balls and 2
misses.
strikes now.
3-2 now.
You guys do not want to walk a batter if you have a good handful of strikeouts on the mound. If you have a good starter. CZ Angelo, Long TV, how you doing? Wilfred 1979, how are you?
The pitch.
Well, guys, percent sets the target. Here's the pitch to
Yeah,
Grotto.
there's ball
And he walks some guys with 2 outs.
That's a tough one to swallow right
Well, thank you
there.
guys for
If you're on
coming
the
in.
mound,
How you guys
you're
doing?
heading the count
Good to
0-2,
see you.
And you just
Welcome.
can't find a way to put them away. That's gonna be
Next batter,
frustrating
guys,
if that
batting
one comes
second
back
right now
to
is Zach Hager. He is 1 for 1 so far with a single. And there's a runner on at first, guys, with 2 outs. But remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and knowledge is power. The most very important thing, when I get my monetization back from that, pretty much for my suspension for AdSense, I am still monetized right now. Nearing Kainty, making a love shout out. Luxa TV, how are you? Welcome. For our 373 mods and our amazing followers. But check this out, guys. The most very gifted and important thing today is we watch videos in full. You have to like, support, and comment. Share me out, tweet me out, and follow me, guys. If you have the following accounts like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Save Leos, how you doing? Making love shout out. Honing, Pete, Salaha, how you doing?
To give his
Welcome.
teammate a better pitch to hit
Well, guys,
at the
1-2
plate.
count. Brissett sets the target. Here's the pitch to Jake. That's gonna be a foul to left field now. Pretty much has a strong resistance. MMKYT, how you doing? What's up, Polo? Making love shout out, brother. How you doing? Well, guys, Brissett sets the target. And he struck him out, guys.
And that is that.
Finally got him out on strikes.
One left for the Diamondbacks.
That's a nice
And
precaution,
we're still
and the
knotted
inning is
at
over.
0.
Well, guys, we got no score right now. And it's finale at Chase Field as we go to the top of the 4th inning so far. No score at the moment.
And welcome back.
Sally Rodriguez, how you doing? Making a love shout out. Welcome. About 373 miles and our
It
followers.
wasn't the empirical data we have now.
Well, yeah, guys, you guys can follow me, share me out, and tweet me out on Twitter,
Taking a colored
Facebook,
pencil
YouTube,
and drawing a
Instagram,
line
and
where he
Reddit.
thought someone had hit the
And you
ball,
guys can
right?
also vote Alan the 38th
That or
and the
just
greatest
going off
summon
of
at
gut or
14.
feel, what does it look
We're
like?
gonna
His
news to
swing
talk
is
about today, guys,
What's
but
the
not
pitcher
we're not
throwing?
exactly too many.
They are
When it comes to
sticking
weekends,
the
weekends in the
metrics and
morning,
what seems to be most
pretty much weekend
consistent
on
for that
mornings,
hitter, regardless
maybe Saturdays
of who
and
the pitcher
Sundays.
is on the mound.
maybe a little bit more to see what else is in
The 1-1.
the pretty much in our pretty much anything else in general.
Swing and a
Bell
high
awesome
fly
community.
ball out there towards
That's gonna be the
left
first
field.
out of the inning, guys. That's a fly out to left
Makes
field.
the play, and there's one
Put a
down.
nice glove on it. Well, guys, every 19 or 20 minutes, a handful of IC news
Now batting.
for our awesome community and your gifted, popular
Down the
creator,
number 2
me, guys,
hitter,
Zach Dawson.
Luis Guillorme.
1912 to
The
this year
MO
of
for him is
2022.
contact.
It's
The
coming
guy
up in
who's
2
gonna
weeks,
deliver
guys, on
average,
December
not a
21st.
ton of power.
It'll be 25
He's
years
looking to
since
hit a line drive
Titanic
somewhere.
winner.
Well, that's
From
why
this
it's a
year
team. When you
towards
look at a lineup, he's
The,
a great
the first time we got
two-hole
released
hitter
was
or a
back in
guy that you can put at the
1997.
bottom to
So
help
it'll be
turn
25
that
years
lineup over, have some
in 2
momentum
weeks
for your
on the
top
1st
hitters
of
coming up to
December,
the plate.
which is exactly the last month of our
Swings and
4th quarter.
misses. And a count
That's why there's
1-1.
3 quarters. Three quarters with actually 4 quarters for only 12 months at a
Good
time.
eye in that
And it
spot.
is every year. So that usually is for our awesome community. Alright, guys, let's see what kind of news we got today.
Next
There's
pitch
always a
is
good handful,
outside.
but not many. So let's run them all down, check out any comments, and see what could really soak right anything in. Not something out of energy or anything else. When it comes to a space movie or a nice
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
general good movie,
Ability to
a
draw
comedy
walks
or
has been something
romanticness.
that's been part of
That's
his
gonna be a
career
walk, guys.
since day one.
And now
Well,
it's
guys,
the
next
polar
batter
bear,
will be Pete Alonso.
Scoreless
Struck out his
here,
first time
but
up
now
on the
he's gotta
replay.
deal
He's
with
0
a
for
guy
1.
who's got some power.
Right on at first
Gotta be
base.
careful
Right now, guys, with 1
when you're
out.
talking about a hitter with
Kelly
this type
sets
of
the
slump,
target,
these
and
type
it
of
would have been a
home
hit by
runs.
fence or
Yeah, the
something
first
else.
offering is not close.
Pete Alonso, guys, was the National League 2019 home run champion. Alright, guys, as we get to IZ News and start dipping, from Blue Shirt Guy
And a
to
pitch.
Detective Pikachu, guys will check out the best Ryan Reynolds top roles. The top 10 Ryan Reynolds movies of all time. I mean, I know some of his movies, for example. You've gone the first two. Well, guys, that's going to be a pop-up to foul territory to right field. Picks it up in time. Gets the catch on his glove. Gets a nice, normal, easy play. And that's out number 2. I think Pete Alonso's average will go down to 220, or 218, I think.
Blankenhorn climbs in on that left side. He's over.
Well, guys, next batter is number 73, guys, so far, and that's Travis Blankenham. He's 0 for 1. 2 outs, guys, with runner on at first. Kelly sets the target. That's going to be a strike on the board. So, I've seen some of his movies with Ryan Reynolds. He does a pretty good job when it comes to movies with comedy.
Next one misses.
Actually, with comedy, action, drama, maybe some romance between his, whatever character of who he plays as.
Hard hit left side.
And honestly, I will say, the ball drops, guys. That's an infield single. Sort. That's an E6, guys. This is now 2 base runners for 2 outs. The Mets did not see that coming. But we'll pretty much got a nice cushion. Finally did on the replay.
So 2 down now, and
I've seen Guy a little bit, pretty much on my phone, pretty much on a movie app. But honestly, the thing about that movie, Ryan Reynolds plays as Guy, and some sort of a video game movie. But he's not in the Mario movie with Jack Black, Charlie Day, what do you call it? Chris Pratt. And that would be the Super Mario Brothers reboot movie. That movie's still coming out in April of next year, so I don't think Ryan Reynolds has any plans to jump in it. But he's been in some good movies, like Detective Pikachu I have not seen. Marlon, how you doing? Make a love shout out. Well, guys, Kelly sets the target. Here's the pitch to Escobar. That's 1 and 2 now. First and second, foul awesome community, but 2 outs. Well, guys, 1-2. Kelly sets the target. And that's going to be a strikeout for Escobar. Picks it up, throws the first from home plate. It's a nice reaction, and the side is retired.
We are still scoreless.
Alright, guys, we go to the bottom of the 4th right now. D-backs only have the only hit and error. We got a bottom of the 4th inning, guys. We got no score.
And now Seth Beer.
Well, guys, bottom of the 4th, leading off for the D-backs with Seth Beer. He's 0 for 1. Well, guys, Chris Bassett sets the target. Here's the pitch to Beer. That's going to be a ball and no strike. I've seen a little bit of Detective Pikachu. Ryan Reynolds plays as Pikachu at this point. It was exactly the first Pokemon that Ash Ketchum went after in the Indigo region. So, yeah. Guys, to check out the best top 10, the 10 best Ryan Reynolds movies of all time. But he was really funny in Deadpool. I have not seen number 2. Well, let's not forget, in the next couple of years, not just himself, but also he and Jackman returning as Wolverine. He will be joining Ryan Reynolds in Deadpool 3. So that's going to be interesting too. Pretty much a beefy role. First time these two are collaborating. So I think it's going to be awesome. Or pretty much something to think about too. Alright guys, stay frosty once again. Guys, let's check out the multiplayer review of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Sev Z. Macy has his review. Well, guys, next batter is Christian Walker. He's 0 for 1 on the replay. Well, guys, Bassett sets the target. Here's the pitch to Christian. That's going to be a strike to begin. Good solid strike. Last game, he was 1 for 4 with a nice RBI. We managed to get 1. Well, guys, Bassett sets the target. Here's the pitch to Walker. That's a ball and a strike now. But I'm only looking at this multiplayer review, guys, of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. But the solo campaign, guys, did not do all that hot. Or pretty much something that gets up a little bit of steam. That's going to be a foul to right field, guys. That's 1 and 2 now. But honestly enough, I will say the campaign is not too bad. Probably would have had a little more work. But that sets the target. That's 2 balls and 2 strikes. But I will say the multi is, I would say, probably decent. Like Call of Duty Vanguard, pretty much Warzone. I mean, Warzone is always fun. Whenever Call of Duty multi game you're playing. On the PS5, on Steam, on your PC, or on Xbox Series. Well, guys, Bassett sets the target. Here's the pitch to Kristen.
And
That's
now
3
it's
balls and
filled
2
up.
strikes now. He's already walked 1 batter already. Well, guys, Bassett sets the target. He nods his head
3-2
closely.
now.
And here's the pitch to Walker.
Stays
It's going to be a
alive.
foul on a circle change now. Pretty much to annihilate. We got Bassett sets the target. Gives another pitch to Walker.
Swing
And he
a
finally
miss,
struck
and
out
he
Walker.
Struck him out. And there's
Because
2 down.
Bassett gets the strikeout. And that's out number 6, guys, for him. A good start for any starting pitcher. And that's the second out of the inning.
Well, the problem is the velocity
Well, guys, the ball tie, 8 out of 10. So people think the ball tie player is more, it's a little more sick than the playing campaign. I mean, campaign would have done a little more
Now
work.
as he swings and misses for
Would have had a
strike
different sizable review, but I don't think I'm gonna be managing to play Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I mean, I've heard the game in general is fine, but
The wind of the pitch.
it's just that the campaign, the fans are
Swings and fouls
pretty
one
much are not finding it fun. Is, you know, I mean, people think that the review of single player is okay, but they enjoy multi more. Bassett will make short work, and he got him, guys. That was starting for himself. He was 0 for 2.
So 1, 2, 3.
Bassett
go
gets
the
him on the
Diamondbacks.
replay, and the
Still
inning is
no
over.
score.
Holy cow. Good fashion. Well, guys, we go to top of the 5th. We got no score after 4 innings. In this finale
Welcome
at
back.
Chase
Ready
Field.
now for the 5th inning. Now the
Well,
left
guys,
fielder,
leading off for the
Mark
Mets.
Canha.
In the top of the 5th will be Mark Canha. And on the
And the
replay so
pitch.
far, he's 0 for 1. Kelly sets the target.
0-1.
And that's 1 ball. I mean, no, 1 strike, though. So it's not easier said than done. Something to, you know, get caught and safe. Well, guys, back to IZ News. Got to check out
Sandia.
a movie review called Empire of Life.
Good eye right there.
An basal cinematic
1-1.
contrast. I would say the movie does sound decent.
Got a good eye there.
I don't think it stars Michael B. Jordan, but I don't think I'm going to associate with that one. That's Kelly sets the target. And that's going to be a flying ball to deep left field. And it bounces off the wall. And the Mets finally get a hit moving on the replay. That is a double to left field. Here come the Mets now. 5th double for Mark Canha on the replay. Rutter on at second, nobody out. Comes Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1.
And he swings and misses at the
That's what any team needs to do, guys. The Mets know what they got to do. It's got to see Francisco Lindor hit a flyout in his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Well, guys, Bill Kelly sets the target. Yankees win 3-1 over the Guardians.
That one pushed foul.
And that's going to be a foul to left. Would have been a nice home run opportunity. It would have been. You guys are checking out the official launch sale, guys, of Callisto.
Runner leads away at second. And a foul
protocol.
ball, he stays alive.
I won't say the game does look.
Canha leads off
I would say
second
it's
with
probably
nobody
good.
out.
It probably is good, to be honest. Kelly sets the target.
Next
That's
pitch is
1
in
ball
the
and 2
dirt.
strikes now.
1-2 to count.
Rockies up, stunned Rockies stunned the Tigers, guys, 6-3. We got 1-2
Left-hand
count.
batter waits.
Kelly sets the target, and that's a
Not
strikeout
swinging.
now.
Not what
Twins
you're
off to a
looking
good
for
start.
after the
Head of the
leadoff
White
double.
Sox
A
10-3.
strikeout.
A
There's
strikeout
one
for
away.
Merrill Kelly. That's the
Here's
first out
Brandon
already.
Nimmo.
It's been such a good hit.
Well, guys, next batter. It's number 9, Brandon Nimmo so far. He's 0 for 1. Runner on at second. Got 1 out. Kelly sets the target. Here's the pitch to Nimmo.
First
Almost a
pitch,
hit by a
not
pitch
close.
chance.
Clearly didn't come out
Athletics
of
up
his hand
2-1,
the right way.
hosting the
Let that
Rangers
curveball way
in
out.
Oakland. So that's the thing. Oh, actually, we did check out that. Oh, guys, Capcom's iconic hack and slash inspired the 2004 series, pretty much the RPG franchise.
Man at second.
Kelly sets the target, and that's
On
going to be
the
a ground ball to
side.
right field.
Sneaks through,
And that's a base hit to right field.
Headed for the plate.
And
Tag
a
and
runner's
he's
out
out
trying to
at the
steal.
plate.
He almost had it. Runner is down at first base, guys, but I think Dominic Smith's now 2 for 2. Trying to get the run to score, but he got him. But that is out number 2. The Mets thought they had a run. And he was tagged out to home plate. Well, guys, the Cubs headed the Pirates 4-1.
Here
Pretty
is
much in a
James
big
McCann.
fashion. Well, guys, next batter's the catcher, James McCann. 2 outs with 1 out. I mean,
Check
2 outs
swing. He went.
with
That's
at
strike
first
one.
base. Well on at first. Okay, so far on the replay, guys, James McCann is 0 for 1. Became a strikeout victim in the third. As guys can see, the co-creator of Fable says he ripped off the scope of
right-hander
Devil
deals.
May Cry.
And a strike in there.
Devil May Cry is also a good series, but Fable, I've heard, is a good series. But it was an awesome, pretty good franchise. He always sets the target. That will be a
fouls
foul to
one off.
right field. Undercut seamer. I don't see the base runner trying to steal with 2 outs.
Here's the 0-2.
Kelly sets the target,
Got it.
and that's a
And that'll do
strikeout.
it.
Solid strikeout,
That's
and the
lead
inning
one,
is
and we're
over.
still not at
So the Mets also
0.
get themselves two hits so far on the replay. Okay, guys, we got the bottom of the fifth, no score. Finale at Chase Field. So
Back
far,
here at the ballpark,
so far
leading
today.
off, David Peralta.
Well, guys, bottom of the fifth, leading off for the D-backs now. Because Pizzette off to a good start with strikeouts. We're leading off for the D-backs, guys, with David Peralta. On the replay, right now he's 0 for 1. Guys,
And he
Pizzette
deals.
sets the target. Here's the pitch to David. That's a strike on
Oh,
to
he's
begin.
looking great so far. It helps when over
Well, guys, the thing
80%
about
of your
Fable,
first
let me
pitches are
double check with
strikes.
this
He
one.
might be able to go the distance
I mean, it
if
is
he
one
keeps
of the
this
best
up.
of all time. I know that one of my coworkers at, well, one of my former coworkers, like when I used to work
And
at
that one
Walmart,
lifted
is a
in
big
the
fan
air.
of Fable.
Smith.
But not a good
Moved to
fan.
the alley. No trouble
And
here.
he
Puts
really
it away
is.
for
I
the
mean,
out. And there's
I've
a
never
play.
ever honestly played Fable, but I've heard it's one of the finest RPG franchises
Now
that it's
up
ever
next for
been.
Arizona,
And
Hayden Smith.
You know, and it got inspired to that to pretty much. I mean, Fable got started since 2004 with only the Xbox. So,
First
honestly,
pitch, and that's in for a strike.
it's pretty much not off the landscape. But I do know that game and franchise is
Left-hand
inspired
hitter
towards
waits.
Devil May Cry. What else
To
it could be.
third. And
But guys, that
now
was the first
finds
out from
its way
earlier.
through.
That's a base
So they
hit
get a man
to left
aboard with a
field.
one-out single.
And here come the D-backs. That's a single to left field
Dominant
after giving up the
performance
first
for him
out.
today, Boo. Just 2 hits
Let's put that
allowed,
guys on the
no
replay.
no runs
He's doing
across
fine.
either, and he's had an answer.
He's got
for
2
just
hits,
about
having
every
7
hitter he's
strikeouts,
faced.
1 walk.
I don't
We're
think
going to
this
keep
hit
his
is gonna knock
distance
him off his
to
stride
keep
too
the
much.
match moving.
One down.
Well, guys,
Digging
runner on at
Jordan
first,
Luplow.
1 out.
Struck out swinging
Next up
his
is
first
Jordan
time.
Loophole on the replay. He's got no hit right now. He's 0 for 1. Well, guys, the cast of The Walking Dead. It shows some sort of fake character endings of the old Wild. As actor Norman Reedus pretty much from the series. But that sets the target.
That one's
That's going
in
to be a
there,
nice
0-1.
strike to begin. So Loophole, guys, with 5 home runs. He's got 11 RBIs on the replay.
Kicks and fires.
But that sets the target. Here's the pitch to Jordan.
And that one foul.
Looked like he had a
off.
nice hit, but that's a foul out. Pretty much foul. Well, guys, Passett looking to make short work. And he does not. That's a foul on a sinker. Astros up 2-1 over the Blue Jays. And he is. Passett sets the target.
Next
That's
one
1
is
ball
off
and
the
2
plate.
strikes,
And the count
honestly.
1-2.
As he proposed, guys, the ending for The Walking Dead adds Grim, the one and only. I mean, Norman Reedus does an awesome job from The Walking Dead.
Next offering is outside.
Even though I haven't seen a lot of their episodes, but I've heard the popularity was outstanding. That sets the target,
Swing
and it gets a
miss. Struck
strikeout,
him
guys.
out.
Chris
And
Passett
he's
gets
down on
Loophole,
strikes for
and that's the second
time
out of the
today.
inning,
Now
and that's the
here
8th
is
strikeout
Jake
by Chris
McCarthy.
Passett. That's what any pitcher would do for a team. Get off to a pretty good start striking people out. We can't thank McCarthy, guys. He's 0 for 1. What do I want at first?
First
Does have
offering
2 outs
misses the
right
mark.
now. To really hang tough and balance it. But that sets the target.
The bit
That's gonna be
behind with
a
that
strike
swing.
with a
It's
ball
strike
in hand.
one.
Well, guys, ruining robots and looting their corpse have never been so stylish. As guys to say, the smash loot and the smash cycle of the robot destruction. And the game that we're looking at today,
And
2 hours
here
ago
it
from
comes.
IGN First, is Atomic Heart. I did not check out any of the reviews on it, the previews, but I've heard it might look decent, or better
The
than that.
chopper rolls foul.
So it could be anything. Alright guys, he nods his head, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2 down.
Sets the target. That's going to be a nice strikeout. He strikes out McCarthy.
Right past him.
One left for
Gets the final
Arizona,
outing, and the
we
side
are
is
still
retired.
scoreless.
After 5 innings, guys, both the Mets and the D-backs have 2 hits, but D-backs have 1 error. We're at the top of the 6th, no score.
Back here at Chase Field.
We're still got no
Now
score,
here
guys.
is
Finale at
Dominic
Chase
Smith.
Field.
Leading off for the Mets.
Here we go, guys. Top of the 6th, leading off for the Mets. Trying to stick close with the Atlanta Braves. That's Dominic Smith. So far, he's 0 for 2.
Now the
We got Mel
right-hander
Kelly
ready
sets
to
the
go.
target. Here's
Still
the
no
pitch to
score.
Smith. And that's
first
1 strike
offering
now.
is fouled off.
We're going to stay in the system.
Yeah, the righty
So I will
deals.
say Atomic Cut does sound like it's a different
Foul
game.
ball there.
But I would say it's probably a scary RPG when it comes to running robots
Line
or
of the
anything.
pitch.
I'm guessing that sounds
Smokes
decent.
on the ground to second.
Well, guys, ground ball to
Has some
second,
trouble
picks
with
it up,
but the throw to
gets it
first
back,
gets him
gets the ball
easily,
back,
and
throws
that's
the
the
first in
out.
time,
Now batting.
and it manages to complete it.
Luis
And there you go, guys, out number 1 for our awesome community.
Now it's the DH, Luis Guillorme.
Well, on the mound,
I think we already
very
talked about
efficient, able
Wakanda
to produce
Forever.
an outcome,
Now, I
it
think that
seems
was
like
earlier
within the
this
third or
week.
fourth pitch of just
Involving
about every
Angelo
at-bat.
Upset. Well, guys, so let's go on. It's 0 for 1. Kelly sets the target.
Check swing,
And that's going to
went
be a
around.
strike with no
That's
ball.
strike 1.
Sides it. No sides to anything. Let's try to visualize. But as we transition to that to a game that got
Next
delayed,
offering misses down and away.
we got to see the damsel distress of the irony of delaying Dead Island 2. It's not lost on us. And that's
In the
going to be
air,
a
fairly deep
fly
to
ball to
right
right field. To right
Reaching
center, and he
for
makes
it,
the catch.
makes the catch.
Gets a terrific catch to
next
hold.
for the Mets. The first baseman. Pete
Pretty much a solid defense
Two
to hold
outs,
it.
bases
And that's out
empty.
number
Pete
2.
Alonso. Up
But
now
guys, here
for the
comes the
Mets.
power hitter, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 2. He's got a strikeout and a pop out. Kelly sets the target, and here's the pitch. That's going to be a foul to home plate. Alonso
Some
thought he
really
had
good
that
work
one.
going to the zone on that one.
As you guys can see, Dead Island 2 is no longer coming out this year of 2022.
The next pitch misses.
But this time, guys,
1-1.
Dead Island 2
It's a
will be
good miss.
officially coming out for the
Two down,
PS5
nobody
and our
on.
other current consoles
Check swing,
on
went around.
in April.
And the count 1-2.
So the game, guys, will be coming out on April 28th. Game that we're talking about from Dead Silver, the ones that make Dead Island. That's a solid job.
swing and
And he
a
struck
miss.
out Alonso,
And that
guys.
is that. Top of the order,
I mean,
two up in
the
home
teams
half
are
of the
struggling,
sixth.
but not
And we
much.
still have no score.
We're gonna keep its balance to flow through. We still got no score, guys. We got a bottom of the 6th. Finale at Caesar Stadium.
And welcome back. Bottom of the inning.
We got bottom of
Here's the
6th,
Diamondbacks
leading
leadoff
off
hitter.
for the D-backs
Gerardo
in the leadoff spot. Squado
now
Padermo.
shortstop.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you
We
can
got
get a
the
stolen
sets
base,
the
maybe
target.
get
Here's
around
the
the
pitch to
bases
Padermo.
and pick
That's
up
going to be a
run.
ball and no strike
First
now.
pitch, and he
Padermo,
just
guys,
misses.
tied second. He has some pretty good hit amounts, and that's 19.
Righty delivers.
We got Passett sets the target. Here's the pitch to Padermo.
Fouled off.
That's
He
a
was
foul to
late.
left field. I mean, one thing I will say about Dead Island 2, I was hoping, I mean, people were thinking,
The
that-
1-1.
you know, the fans were hoping that
Swings through that one.
the game would not
Really
be
looks like
delayed
these hitters
and
have
probably
been
have
in
a
between with their
have
timing
a
today. Good fastball,
hands-on
excellent
preview.
slider,
Well, it's the
but they've
people
not been able to
there
commit to one
for the creators that
velocity and stay there.
that thought that the game was coming out this year. But I've never played the first game out of it though. I mean, I've heard some good things
1-2
about it.
here.
But the game itself, guys, has a new date
And that
for
just
next year.
misses.
It's coming out of Dembuster Studios, guys, for Dead Island. And it's a new day for the game. Will be coming out on Steam, Xbox Series.
In the air,
That's
left
going to be a line
field.
drive to left field.
Canna
Mike
makes the
Conhan makes some
grab,
good
and
catches.
there's one down.
Gets a nice moment, and he got it. Any crypto? No. Honestly, Paul, I have not.
Jake Hager
I have not, my
stands
brother,
in now
but-
for the Diamondbacks.
I don't think I've ever owned one when I was a kid, or pretty much when I was growing up. So I don't think I really haven't. Pretty much never obtained one or
And
owned
that's in
one.
there for strike one.
Guys, here comes Jake Hager. He's 1 for 2. Okay, starts with a strike. The set sets the target. Here's the pitch to Jake.
Now
That's one ball and one strike. gets a good eye on it so far. So yeah, guys, it'll be coming in for the PC on Steam, Xbox Series, PS5, and PS4 on April 28th now. I mean, sorry to say, I mean, the reason why for the delay for the game is because, well, so they just needed some sort of a break. So it's gonna be, so there was no specific reason why they delayed the damn thing, but it's probably just they wanted some time. I don't think it's probably the COVID-19 or nothing, but also, guys, I've never played. I obviously never played the very first one, but I've heard a couple good things.
2-2.
Okay, Bassett sets the target. That's going to be a ground ball to first. But Alonso gets there, beats the runner out at first, and he gets to it. And he got it, and that's out number 2 of the inning. So, it's pretty much whatever is going on with that. Oh, guys, next batter, with 2 outs, comes Seth Beer. He's 0 for 2. Well, guys, Chris Bassett sets the target. We're going to cruise on through. Here's the pitch to Beer. That's going to be the last out of the inning, guys. That's a fly out to right field. But Nemo gets it.
And that is the third
and the side is retired. So nothing, guys.
Still no score.
We go to top of the 7th inning. Look at the fan game of the hometown of the stadium. It's always good to have fan cam.
Back here in the
it's
desert,
amazing.
we go to the top of the
well, guys,
7th,
top of the
down
7th.
baseman,
Leading off for the Mets will be Travis Blankenham.
The third baseman.
So far, he's 0 for 2. So nothing to show for
Right-hander
yet.
back to work.
Kelly sets the target. That's going to be a foul to left field. Let's see what was 93 miles per hour. Well, guys, for our awesome community, and top stories on a Saturday morning today, for baseball as well. The top stories today, actor Chris Hemsworth, guys, from Thor and other pretty good action movies. Maybe a couple comedies, rather.
That one drifts inside.
So that's to see actor Chris Hemsworth is taking a break for now from acting following
the 1-2.
The Revelation. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's called Alzheimer Revelation. So he's going to be spending time with his family for now. So I think that's always the best thing. Spend time with family and have the love of your life first too. So love and family first before anything else has to strive. So but he does have his former movie that was recently out for coming out of National Geographic. And that's Limitless with Chris Hemsworth. So so obviously he's going to be taking pretty much a break from acting for now. Coming out of Thor and other good movies like with Chris and Stewart. And that will be Snow White. So pretty much a Snow White movie. So he's been doing a hell of a job when it comes to it. But the thing about Limitless, he that's a 6-part TV show that does see guys actor Chris Hemsworth explore the full potential of one thing, the human body. That's going to be a foul to home plate. So that's to see Water Escobar's 0 for 2. He does on the replay. He's got 6 homers and 13 runs driven in. That's going to be a strikeout for Escobar.
So he's gotten deep into
there you go, guys. Out number 2. Strikeout number 8 for Mel Kelly. This is a pitching matchup, a pitching duel, but we don't see that very often. But yeah, guys, Chris Hemsworth will be back to acting probably soon, depending how long he wants. But him spending time with his wife and family, I think that's best too. So he can take it as long as he wants. Well, guys, Nationals won big, 8-6, over the Giants in Nationals Park. Well, guys, line shot to left field, and it'll bounce off the wall, and it's gone. How about that, guys? Third home run of the season for Mark Conhoff. Gets the Mets. Gets the New York Mets on the replay for the weekend. Something to think about. As the Braves did win, guys. And good job by Mark Conhoff. Third home run of the season. And it's finally 1-0 Mets, guys. Finally 1-0.
Talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game.
Well, guys, the start pit. Next batter is Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 2 right now. He's gotten the strikeout on the replay and a flyout. Padres up 3-1, hosting the Dodgers.
Never seems to help. Never helped me.
I'm actually jumping in with Zana, guys, on my phone when I went through, guys, about awesome community. How he says my name. That's why Zach Dawson is a colorful, popular name. Awesome name from Titanic. Well, guys, Kelly sets the target with 2 strikes. And that's going to be a strikeout.
Third out, that ends
God
the
is
frame.
trying to get a piece of
One
it.
scores in the inning,
But never
running on
gotten
Pitt's
it.
solo home run.
Well, guys,
It's now a
look at
1-0
that.
ball
Third home
game.
run of the season for Mark Conha. I think it's at 3-7 or 3-6. But a side pit to deep left field. Nice effort.
Set
All right,
for the
guys, here
last
we
half
go.
of the
Bottom of the
seventh.
7th.
And here's the first baseman.
Leading off for D-backs will be Christian Walker. He's all for 2. It's doing a nice job.
And the pitch.
Any pitcher's looking to keep his place as a
And
starter.
there's the strike.
That's going to be a strike to
Pitcher's
begin.
had a dominant outing. He has filled up the strike
All right, guys,
zone,
let's see.
and he's
In
got
other
a
news,
count
we've got
with first pitch strikes. Well, that's
the new head of
exactly
DC
what this guy
Studios
has done in this
continues to
one.
drop
For
hints
70%
of what's going to be
first pitch
coming up
strikes.
next. As director James Wan teases another superhero movie
Next offering is in for a strike.
involving the
Well, he's
DC
got ahead
universe.
with 2 pitches
Not,
down
not,
in the zone.
not only
He
a
has
movie,
plenty
guys,
of
but a
options
Mr.
right here. He
Terrific
can go up,
project.
he can go away,
What's
he can
what's
add
what's Chem
velocity,
on it?
he can subtract.
All right, guys, Bassett looking to make short work, and he does not. That's a foul to home plate on a sinker. Just have 2 strikes. Set or pitch to Walker.
And a foul ball.
Another foul ball. It's waits for its turn. That's 2 strikes again. That's the target.
Stays alive.
Another foul.
Definitely got
Another
the hitter
significant
conscious
foul ball,
of the
guys,
pitch
on the strike.
inside.
On the strike.
Really think
No
the
balls
half
in
is
10.
open.
Pretty much the touch.
Righty to the plate.
We got Bassett sets the target, and finally strike him out. Cat Extreme making left sound out. Let me rinse my
Big first down here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it
I think
just
that's
does
an
so
issue
much
that
to
one.
change the
There we
outcome
go.
of an important inning like
10
this.
strikeouts, guys, for
Leadoff
Chris
hitter,
Bassett.
So critical in
And that's the
setting
first down of the
table when
inning.
you've got a tight game like this.
Holy
so
cow.
a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
That's amazing.
And now it's Dalton.
So,
Varsho.
it all depends who the superhero is. That's going to be it for Chris Bassett. And a new pitcher will come in to arrive.
Manager out of the dugout.
Well, guys, here comes the
and
manager
he's
for the
gonna make a
Mets.
change.
He will be relieving Chris Bassett. 10 strikeouts, guys, for Chris Bassett as a starter on the replay. You got to admit, guys, that's amazing. That's really good. Cannot benefit better than that.
Drew
That's looked like
Smith
Chris
taking
Bassett.
over on the mound.
Well, guys, on the
He's pitching
replay,
on
here we
2
go.
days rest.
New pitcher for the Mets now. Catching up with the Atlanta Braves, which the Braves did win, which means Atlanta's still in first place. Now it begins Drew Smith for the Mets. 4th game appearance, has 1 win under his belt. And next up, guys, will be Don Varcell. He's 0 for 2. Was pitched by
In
Smith.
there for
And that's a
strike
strike to
1.
begin on the replay. Don Varcell, guys, has suffered his first 2 at-bats. He has 2 strikeouts. 2 for 9 with a run scored. He'll be facing Drew Smith.
The pitch.
Guys, Smith sets the target.
Hit
And that's
pretty
gonna
well in the
be
air
that's gonna
out
be
to
a
center.
that's gonna be a fly out to center.
Calls it
Dominic
in,
Smith is
and
there,
there's
makes
2
the
away.
catch. Gets a nice salutation. And that's out number 2.
The left fielder.
Pretty much obvious. Alright, guys, the new Alien
At the
movie
plate,
became a
David
top
Peralta.
priority for the one and only Ridley Scott. Well, you see, guys, Ridley Scott has a lot of good efforts when it comes to, despite the fact when it comes to alien movies.
Next pitch is
But the
popped
first one
up.
that ever got
Lincoln
introduced,
Warren
coming out of
settles underneath
Avatar and
Drops
coming out of
into the
Ripley,
glove,
playing as Ripley
and
back
the
then,
inning is over. Nothing
and
doing
that would
for
be
Arizona.
Sigourney Weaver.
They trail
She did
here,
she
1-0.
did an awesome job between the first couple movies. She did. Well, guys, we go to top of the 8th. The score is 1-0
Out of the
Mets.
bullpen and into the game is
But now we
Ian
get
Kennedy. And he'll do his best to keep
at
this
the
close.
home plate. Well, guys, new pitcher for the D-backs now. It's number 31, Ian Kennedy. He's making his 10th game appearance with a solid 71
Welcome
on
back.
Davids.
We're at the top of the 8th. And
Yeah,
stepping
leading
in
off first,
New
guys,
York,
for the Mets.
Brandon Nimmo.
We go to top of the 8th. It's Brandon Nemo. On the replay so far, it's 1 for 2. We're facing Ian Kennedy. And Kennedy sets the target.
And a pitch.
It's the pitch to Nemo. That's going to be a strike on a circle change.
Strike
For
one.
Reigns.
Looks like he went up
As
there
guys have seen, the
guessing on
new
first
Alien
pitch. He
movie
was gonna sell out
will be
to it.
eyeing
Didn't make any contact.
Kaylee Spanny for the lead role. So I'm guessing she's probably taking over the duties towards
Right-handed reliever.
Sigourney Weaver. Yeah,
Gets
Sigourney
him to
Weaver's
chase after that one.
The hitter
she has a new
early
movie
and
that's
off
coming in
balance
next month,
on
and that's
that swing. If I'm
Avatar
the pitcher,
2,
I'm taking a
The
little
Way
bit
of the
more
Water.
off, see if you
Which
get
my
him to
love
chase
and
something in the
her
dirt.
sister will be watching once we get to next month. But obviously enough, I will say
0-2 now.
it's always the same. It's not the same
Got him
without
looking.
Sigourney Weaver.
Leadoff
And
man
that's a
is out here
strikeout,
in the
guys.
eighth.
Well,
But an
definitely
email gets
borderline
a
pitch
strikeout
right
looking.
there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back
And that's
to the
out number
dugout.
one.
Number
No, those are
33.
tough ones to
So
let
coming
go
out
as
of
a
last
hitter,
night, guys,
but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes,
I don't think you guys
it's
have
always
heard
gonna be
about
on you to protect
heard
yourself
about
with two
this.
strikes.
So, with this article
James
today,
McCann
involving the
up now
alien
for the
movie,
Mets.
guys, of a top priority for Ridley Scott. As it goes on to state the following. Next battle, guys, is the catcher James McCann. He's 0 for 2.
First offering misses badly
He will be
for ball
facing
one.
Ian Kennedy. He's got 2 strikeouts, guys, on the replay. Cardinals beat the Reds 8-0. So we have to see what the Mets will do. The Mets are trying to catch up to the Atlanta Braves. Any team should catch up with the first place team.
And he pumps it a
That's a
strike.
strike at the
Activity
bottom.
in the Arizona bullpen.
Well, guys,
Noe Ramirez
2
getting
pitchers
loose
that
out
are
there.
warming up for the D-backs right now on the replay. That's Noe Ramirez and JB. First time seeing the first 2 initials of the 2 letters. Cubs up 6-5 over the Pirates.
1-1 to McCann.
Kennedy sets the target.
And there's a
That's
ball.
2 balls and 1 strike. Padres up 3-2 now. Well, guys, as you guys can see, Fede Alvarez. For the upcoming
that one just
LA movie,
missed
guys,
off the outside
may have
edge.
found the
At
next
this point in the
Brave
game, you
soul
cannot issue
going
free
head
passes. He's going
to
to have
head
to challenge this hitter.
with a
The
zero
hitter's gotta
path.
be ready to swing it.
According to deadline, guys, from this week, he sets the
And
target.
that's ball 4.
And Des McCann gets a walk
Pretty easy walk right there.
So that's gonna be a walk.
Even much to think about.
instead of a strikeout opportunity.
So up next for New York.
As you guys can see, according to deadline, Kylie Spanny, or Spaney, is in talks to star, guys, in the Alien movie, following the suggestion of the one and only actors that did so well when it comes to the franchise.
That one
And they did
fouled
too.
off.
For example, guys, we've got Sigourney Weaver, Naomi Rapace, and Catherine Waterston. You can, guys, that's the target. Here's the pass to Smith. Dominic Smith, guys, is 0 for
Just
3.
missed with that backdoor
What on at
breaking
first?
ball. If he
1
gets a
out
swing and
so
miss or
far.
called strike, 0-2 count.
Who have
Instead,
all
it's
star, guys, in
1-1.
alien movies
Look for him
over
to
the
go back
years.
to that pitch
Then
later in this
awesome.
at-bat.
But awesome as it should be. You guys can see,
Here's a
Kylie
1-1.
or Kylie so far.
Here's a strike.
Actually, yeah, guys, Kylie Spanning, by the way, is best known for her role, and pretty much, if you guys have not seen a couple of her movies, I think she does incredibly well.
2 down.
And that's a strikeout, guys. Back-to-back strikeouts. Now what a team should be
Luis
receiving.
Guillorme.
That's
Up
out
now for
number
the
2
Mets.
already.
Luis
My guys, next batter will be Luis Guillorme. He's 0 for 2. He does have a walk. With 2 outs with runner on at first base. He'll be facing Ian Kennedy. He sets the target.
And the first
That's 1 ball
offering
and no
is not
strike.
close.
Almost a hit by a fifth chance. But he is best known, guys, as Aaron McNamigan or
2
McNamara or
outs.
something. What's he is?
Swing and a high fly
Well, guys,
ball
that's gonna
down the right
be
field
that's
line.
going to be a
Smith,
fly out
as
to
he
right
glides
field.
to his left.
Gets
And
to it in
puts the
time,
squeeze
makes the
on that
catch,
one.
and the side is
That is the
retired.
inning. Mets strand 1.
So how about
They're
that,
on top,
guys?
1-0.
Not too bad. Not a lot of scoring right now, but keeps it short and sweet. Pretty much short. We're gonna bottom of the 8th inning, guys. It's 1-0
Bottom of the eighth,
Mets.
and now the right fielder, Pavin
But now we
Smith.
have the home field.
All these fans
We got bottom of the
definitely
8th,
wanna
leading
get
off for the
involved
D-backs
in
will
the
be
game.
Pavin
All it's
Smith.
gonna take is
It's-
to get
it's
the
kind of like
leadoff
a
man
Smith
or
versus
even
Smith
a base
battle.
runner on.
But Smith sets the
First
target.
offering,
That's
and it
1
just
ball and no
misses.
strike now to begin. CS best known, guys, and Mar of Easttown. And she will also be starring, guys, as Priscilla Presley and Sophia Coppola's adoption. That's right, guys, the adoption
Looking to get the
of
tying
the
run on base.
pretty much
Back
memoir
our way, and
of
that's out of
Elvis
play.
and me. Now, what would that go, guys? Elvis Presley. And the next Alien movie, guys, will be coming to Hulu soon. Don't know when that's going to touch base. Smith sets the target. That's 2 strikes on top of the 1 ball he thrown.
Frustrated with the strike zone.
Has apparently, guys, personally garnered the attention of Ridley Scott himself. According to Alvarez, he pitched this Alien idea, to be honest, asking if he still wanted to make it. And what was his answer? This is also involving the company. And that's a strikeout, guys. So Smith gets him out on strikes. And that is the first out so far. First out of the inning. According to Deadline, guys, it was pretty much years that followed pretty much sooner rather than later. Scott's company, guys, Scott 3. Alright, guys, new hitter for the D-backs will be Josh Rojas. He's working on an 11-game hitting streak on the replay. We'll be facing Drew Smith. Smith says the target is to pitch to Rojas. That's 1 ball and no strike to settle. Now the replay, guys, Josh Rojas batting .282. They'll be facing Drew Smith. Our guys works on the ball. Smith sets the target. And that's going to be a broken bat. It's a ground ball back to the mound. Throws to first in time. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Feel pretty good for the pitcher.
Josh Rojas thought he had a base set right there. But that was a ground ball to the mound. But as you guys can see, Scott Company, Scott Free and 20th Century made Alvarez's Alien idea and made it a top priority. So, about the part, guys, or characters have pretty much never had an opportunity to never had an opportunity to announce it. Or it's coming nowhere off base or anything. But though, guys, there will be superbly be a xenographical, not 1 but maybe 2. So I think it's going to be probably a sweet opportunity. That Kylie Spaney will be in a major role for the new Alien movie. This is coming up, guys, this is coming up soon to Hulu. It's been a while since I've seen Alien. But I will say it's a good movie. Pretty much a good franchise. But I don't think my punt can stand it. And he struck him out, guys. Like, start 1. And the inning is over. McCarthy is not happy. Alright, guys, we got 8 innings of play. We're going to top of the 9th. Not a lot of scoring. And it's Mets 1, D-backs nothing. Finale and Caesar Field.
He'll play third after coming
Well, guys, at third base for the D-backs on the replay. That's Rojas play third. And a new pitcher, guys, for the D-backs. What is his name? It's number 48, guys, so far today. It is J.B. Wendlekin. Making 7th game appearance. Has a 1-loss record of just 1 win and 1 loss in total. And top of the 9th, guys, leading off for the Mets. Dropping 216 on the replay. Will be Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 3 so far. We'll be facing JB. JB sets the target. That's going to be a foul on a slider. Pete Alonso thought he had that one. So I think that's going to be interesting. Bomb's a new Alien movie. That should be doing better than decent.
Next pitch
see how it levels with it. Pretty much ponder with that or anything. But we'll see how things work out between that and Hulu. And that's going to be a fly. That's going to be a fly ball to mid right. And he finally got the catch. That was the center field. As Pete Alonso's average drops down a little bit more. And that's the out. That's out number 1, guys, so far. Finally have something not worth to be patient for. Well, guys, next batter's batting 4th is Travis Blackham. He's 0 for 3. And we're facing JB Wendlekin. Well, guys, JB sets the target. Here's the pitch. That one's going to be foul to left. Nobody will get it. Actually, somebody will. Foul territory to left field.
There's 2 away.
And Peralta makes the catch. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
And next for the Mets.
But there's pretty much a lot of understatement of how Alien. I mean, Tinoy Weaver did a solid job as Ripley, you know, and other actors that did so well over the years. Pretty much a lot of FaceTime. Pretty much a lot of people seen it. And what's Alien is everybody's pretty much favorite movie when it comes to watching that, watching Ghostbusters, Watching Gremlins, watching a Devin horror movie like Scream. But Alien is pretty much different. You've got aliens coming out of Queen Alien or something with a lot of steam. Well, a lot of steam, a lot of breath, plenty of stuff to attack. Between nasty or something that's anything towards growth. We got Zabi sets the target. That's gonna be foul on a curveball. Guys, right now it's a hot one. Angel's up 5-2 over the Orioles. Angel's up 1 over the Athletics. And that's 2 balls and 2 strikes. As all of us can see today, while awesome community in the chat, while the rest squad's 0 for 3. Well, guys, here we go. Zabi sets the target. And that's going to be a strikeout for Escobar. From home plate to first, and a side is retired. 3 outs in total, guys, that quick. We got a bottom of the ninth, not a lot of scoring. It is 1-0 Mets. Finale in Arizona Stadium. As there'll be a new pitcher in the play.
Especially for this hitter, not known to be a power guy.
Actually, there isn't. Just Smith will stay on the mound on the replay. We got to see Padilla was 0 for 2. Smith sets the target. And that's going to be a ground ball to short. Goes to first base. And gets a nice reaction. But the fans in Arizona do not like it. And that's out number 1.
The second baseman.
But you guys can see yourselves news.
Jake Hager now at the plate.
Like I said, there's really not a lot of IT news every Saturdays and Sundays. It comes to the weekends.
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity
yeah.
level has gone up.
Let's see how things work out with Alien once it gets to Hulu. But guys, that one's going to be a fly out to right center, and he makes a nice catch. The Mets, Brennan Nemo finally got that, and that's out number 2. The Mets will I think the Mets probably, the Mets only have the only run on the replay right now. Against Seth Field, guys, 0 for 3. I mean, the Mets are still trying to, they are catching up with the Atlanta Braves right now. But the Atlanta Braves on the replay, on first place, have a pretty good one-loss record of 15-8 on the replay, to be honest. Well, alright guys, my highest stats in over 6 years on YouTube for this year, and also 4 years on Twitter. You guys know what the totals are. And that's going to be it, guys, to fly up the left. And he makes the catch, like Conrad did it. And the Mets take the finale in Arizona. I mean, the D-backs only had a couple hits. They already had a couple runs and like couple hits, but they did. Well, my Mets get the win. As my Mets are now 13-9. My Mets are now in second place behind the Atlanta Braves. But Atlanta is pretty much in a good hot hand. They are. But the Mets have won 2 straight. But it's off the D-backs decent. Pretty much better. For my highest likes, guys, for our awesome community. About 373 mods and our followers together. 808 likes, guys. Views 1478 and mods 373. So the Mets take the finale, guys, 1-0. So the Mets, guys, are now 13-9 on the replay. How about that? Standard start, guys. My Mets have won 2 straight. Well, guys, before we do live scoring, we're gonna simulate that. But other than that, guys, after I'm done with live scoring. After I'm done with live scoring, guys, I'll wrap everything up after this. Well, but just remember, guys, next stream will probably be tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to do a double tap because, well, I was trying to get a hold of my first best man yesterday. After I got off work around 4 o'clock, and it's pretty, his one-word schedule is probably different. Like when I used to work over there over 5, but pretty much doing only 5 years. So whenever I was trying to strike a deal towards my first best man Jacob apparently, and we're trying to see if we can have a pretty much a business dinner for next Saturday night. So I don't think any of us should be out of anything to fit in or fit out, but
Entering the day's action,
Hopefully
the
soon.
Nationals sit in fourth
Well,
place
one
in
thing
the
I will
National
say,
League
he
East
did
Division,
come back
while
from
the Giants are in
pretty much
last
coming out
place in the
of
NL West. The
Lexington,
Chicago
probably in
Cubs knocked
Kentucky
out 10
from
hits as a team as they sank the
vacation.
visiting Buccos 6-5.
And with my
At
love,
the
I'd
start
never
of the
been to
day, the
Kentucky,
Cubs sit
to
in
be honest.
first
But
place in the National League
so my love
Central
and I are
Division,
looking to see
and
what
the
we can
Pirates
do
are at the bottom
with
of the
that,
division.
and
The St. Louis
pretty
Cardinals
much
put
see
up
whatever
14
happens.
hits in total
But
as they
next stream,
ran
guys,
over the Reds
after
8-0.
this,
As of
next stream will
today, the
probably
Reds sit
be
in fourth place in the National League
tomorrow morning
Central
for
Division,
baseball. Tomorrow's
and the
Sunday.
Cardinals are second
I'm not
in the
doing much of
division.
anything tonight,
The
but
Padres racked up 11 hits as a team
obviously,
as they
guys,
got the
no.
best of the Dodgers
I'll
at
probably
home,
just stick around and
6-3.
see
Heading into the
whatever
day,
happens.
the Padres
I'm gonna
are in
spend time with my
first place
family,
in the NL West,
maybe a double
and the
chat. I mean, if I do a
Dodgers
double
are
chat,
second in the division.
you guys could maybe
The
get
Tampa
Hostile
Bay
Scarf.
Rays
If
put
not,
together 10
Hostile
total
Scarf guys
hits
will be
as they
back
beat
next
the
Saturdays
visiting
and
Red
Sundays.
Sox 3-2. As of
Which
right
we're gonna
now,
Thanksgiving
the
and Black
Rays
Friday
sit
to
in
think
second
about too.
place in the American
Let's
League
not
East
forget about
Division,
that, guys.
and the Red Sox
So
are at the
we
bottom
got
of
some
the
nice to
division.
sing
The
stuff
New
to get
York
to,
Yankees
since
launched
my
3 home
my fourth
runs as
sack
they
is
took
coming up
down the
too.
visiting Guardians
Due to
3-1.
Thanksgiving and Black
At the
Friday.
start of the day, the Yankees sit
Don't worry
atop the
about the
American
stupid
League
stuff
East
in the
Division,
background,
and
guys.
the
Doing a
Guardians
vehicle,
are in fourth
anything.
place in the AL
That's more
Central.
to pile up.
Sam Hilliard
But
drove
yeah,
in an
that's
impressive
pretty much the
5 with
only
2 home
suitable
runs
plans for
as the
next week.
Rockies down to the
I mean, all I gotta
Tigers
work, guys,
6-3. As of today, the
is this
Tigers
Monday,
are
Tuesday,
leading the
Wednesday.
American League Central
And I'm off
Division,
Thanksgiving
and the
and Black
Rockies sit
Friday.
in third place in the
Anyways,
National League West
I'm still
Division.
thinking about
The Minnesota Twins completed a
after
3-game
beating
series
Final
sweep
Fantasy
as they
VI Pixel
dismantled the
Remastered,
White Sox
the plan going
10-4.
forward
Entering
is
the day's action, the
I'm
Twins sit
thinking
in
about
second
restarting
place
the
in
very
the
first
AL
Final
Central
Fantasy
Division, and the White Sox are
because
third
I've
in the
been Final
division.
Fantasy 4,
Justin Verlander
3,
won
and
his
6
fourth
on the
game thus
PC.
far as
I just
Houston
beat
bested
6
the Blue Jays
earlier this week.
2-1. Heading into the day, the
So
Astros are
I'm
in
looking to
third
start
place
Final
in the
Fantasy
AL
2
West,
last
and the Blue
because
Jays
Final
are in
Fantasy
second
1 and
place
5.
in the AL East.
So,
Mike Trout was a clutch
but the plans
performer at the
for
dish with 4
my
RBIs
Money in the
as
Bank
the
next
Angels
week,
took care of the
I
Orioles
may be thinking
5-2.
about
In the
pretty
standings,
much
the
making a
Angels sit
return
in
to do
second
Christmas
place in the
shopping for
American League
my
West, and the
future
Orioles
fiance.
sit in
That's my
fourth
point
place
most
in the
awesome.
American
So
League East Division.
we've
The
been together for
Texas Rangers
1973.
combined for
So
10 hits as a
I might
team
bring
as they
Amazon back.
defeated the A's in
Even though I
Oakland
mean the
3-2.
last time I
As of
went
right
after
now,
an
the
Amazon
A's are
order,
in last
pretty much
place in
ordered
the
something
AL
for
West, and
some
the
of my sex
Rangers
over the
are
years.
fourth in the
Was when
division.
I went after the
The
Princess
Royals
Jasmine
allowed
costume.
only
Was
5 hits
almost
as a staff
in
as
the
they grabbed the win
190s,
against the
pretty much in the
Mariners
hundreds
4-1.
range.
As of
So
today, the Mariners are leading
I'm looking to
the
do
AL West,
something way
and the
under that.
Royals sit in fourth place in the
But I'm
American League
looking
Central
to start
Division.
spoiling for that and
Thanks for joining me. That's all for today.
focus
Same
on one of
place,
my
same time
baseball
tomorrow. Enjoy
projects.
the
That would
games.
be Action PC baseball. I mean, I'm more into baseball now than I normally do with better what I do with soccer. I don't get into FIFA a whole lot. I never do. Never play it anymore. Or I mean, I sometimes play Madden, but anything else I could probably have a slam dunk. But speaking of slam dunk, guys, basketball. I don't see myself going into basketball. I mean, I used to play basketball over the years, but it's been a long time. But alright, guys, let's see what we got for our live scores. That's pretty much the plans. If anything else draws in attention and popularity. It's nice to see the Yankees beat the Guardians today, 3-1. Guys, I start with the road team. If a team win or lost, then I start with the win-loss record and the name of the team. So, guys, the Yankees win by 2, 3-1 over the Guardians. Guardians had 6, and they were in 10 hits today for the Yanks. So with that win, guys, win number 15 for the Yankees. And on the replay, the Yankees are officially 15-8, off to a good season, blowing up the Guardians to 9-13. Can't complain otherwise, but it's still above average. It's like if you have a win-loss record like any other baseball team, that's pretty much, I would say, probably above 500, perhaps, or above 450 or above 425, rather. So that's probably something to straighten out and probably create momentum, maybe like experience. So guys, with that loss today, makes the Guardians to 9-13 officially. So for the Guardians today, guys, Reyes had a triple, Zasnell had a solo, Swell had a double play, and I think Miller had caught stealing, which he did. For the win today, guys, in the division, like a Red Sox team or any other baseball team, for the 15-8 Yankees so far, you guys are seeing Kino, Felifa, and Zoe had a double. So the home runs each by Aaron Judge, guys. He's amazing. Pretty good batter in real life. Anthony Rizzo, and Torres. Torres had an error, and Anthony Rizzo caught stealing. So guys, Adam Cavale was the starting pitcher today for the 9-13 Guardians, and for the Yanks, Montgomery. So as all of us can see right now, it's pretty much in its own travesty or manifestivity. As you guys can see, Adam Cavale drops to 2-2 as a starter for the 9-13 Guardians. It's still a young season after the first 22 or 23 games rather. And it pretty much has its own thing. Pretty much has its own potential too. So not much strategic or anything to take a good amount of time only. But as you guys can see, Adam Cavale is now 2-2 as a starting pitcher for the 9-13 Guardians. And the stat sheet, he had 6 innings of work, 6 strikeouts, 7 hits, 3 earned runs, with I would say a normal average of 364. Also brought in De Los Santos and Steven. Montgomery had a nice win today for the 15-8 Yankees. So you know what they say. He did pretty good. He did real good, to be honest. But now, guys, I'm typing something between baseball on my PC of what I want to do involving my 4th Money in the Bank next week. I mean, I feel like if I do go after Amazon's going to be the first thing first. That's exactly what I probably am looking to do. We're gonna spoil my pun first because my pun knows what I'm getting for Christmas time. I mean, she hasn't told me, but I mean, she actually already knows what's going to be happening for it. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see what that's going to come in. So obviously, guys, yes. We'll see what happens. So Montgomery, guys, gets his 3rd win of the replay for the 15-8 Yankees. But not much to go further. Pretty much towards its veins and pretty much due to its beginning. But he finally got something in, pretty much in the column. And he did. So you guys can see he had 7 hits. He got 4 hits, 2 strikeouts. Not bad for the one from Montgomery for the 15-8 Yankees. Had 2 strikeouts, a walk, run, and 4 hits. With a good average of 190. Also brought in King and 10th save for home with a hit and a massive strikeout to close it out. And to finish. We got the Nationals beat the Giants today. 8-6. 8-6, guys, by 2 runs today. So, not too savvy. Not too savvy. Well, pretty much anything else towards the sundries. Pretty much any side rotation. Whereas it already has, and it has much more to really hang tough. So guys, the Giants had 7 hits and 1 error. Nationals had 16. So with that win, guys, the Nationals are slowly getting back to what they're doing. As the Nationals are officially 12-11. Both those and the Guardians to 10-13. Both of these teams did very well. But the Giants did not have a win until possibly, I would say probably not until probably the last time of the inning at this point, and that would be the 8th. Definitely the 8th inning, guys, to be honest. And but it did. Yeah, guys, yeah, it did. As long as nothing else has to be the King's option. Try to better its spot and work some together. So guys, with that loss for the Giants, makes them 10-13 on the replay. And it does. I mean, pretty much had a good outing so far. So guys, for the Giants, by the way, check this out for a minute. The words of Mike Judge. Well, guys, Peterson and Ruff had a double. Danny Estrada had a 2-run homer and 2 RBIs for Ruff. Hit by pitch is by Wade Jr. and Ruff. Double play for him. Peterson had a terrible error. Well, guys, with that win today, for the 12-11 Nationals, with a good couple runs to stack, Hernandez had 2 doubles, along with Ruiz with 2 of them. Cruz had a solo home run, 4 runs driven in for Ruiz. Franco had a double play. Both Bell and Franco, guys, caught stealing. So guys, one was the starter today for the 10 and 13 Giants, and Eric Fetty for the Nationals. I'm doing some for installment for a minute, involving the connection or pretty much a different thing that I'm doing. We like something different. So guys, Woods drops to 0 and 5. He hasn't gotten a single win in his first 5 starts for the 10 and 13 Giants, which he has not. But he's been struggling on the mound. You know what I say, guys? A pitcher, if you have a starting pitcher like the 10 and 13 Giants that had a loss today, or looking at the Tigers, or looking at any other team, pretty much wants to do his best to get everybody out, try to get a team a win, and not make a lot of mistakes, rather, but doing what you're able to do. You know, do anything that's more in control, and try to do anything you're looking to probably hold on. Pretty much hang tough, get balance, and anything else I can probably hold on to begin. Pretty much going forward. So guys, so far, Woods drops his 5th loss for the 10 and 13 Giants. Not much to say about this one, guys. Only 6 hits, 2 runs earned, with a terrible 11.00 earned average. Also brought in guys Cobb, Little, and McGee. Eric Fetty had a good win today. Top of his 1 loss for the 12 and 11 Nationals. Win by 2 runs today. Was he did good. He did a good job, to be honest. Has a nice installment. Finally has something to visualize and pretty much take chances. So Eric Fetty, guys, got his first win as a starter for 12 and 11 Nationals. Pretty much a good outing. He had 7 innings of work, guys. 3 hits, 3 strikeouts on the replay. 3 walks, 2 runs earned, with an alright 375 earned average. Also brought in Kyle Finnegan, Rainey, and Areno with a solid, awesome save. That's the best way to do it if you have a good pitcher. If you have a good wins, less losses. Alright guys, rival time. Rays beat the Red Sox 3-2. Pretty much in a 1-1 column. Mike Grayson. Let's see how a team is doing. I mean, that's what I always do. Always have and always will be. To see what I can really take a shot and take one chance at a time. Which it can be the same way, at the same point, but at the same time. So the Rays went 3-2 guys over the Red Sox. Both the Sox had 6 hits, 1 error and 10 hits for the Rays. So with that win, guys, the Rays have been doing good baseball too. The Rays with that win draw to 13-9. While the Red Sox dropped to 6-16. No team has, I don't think any other team should fall and pray. Maybe have something that can probably work out more. Probably get back to where the things can be. And see where it could probably start in a different way. Pretty much in the same way for sure. If it has something that could probably attach something. It's like what is the starting pitcher doing? You know, it's like, are they trying to get something back to what they're doing, or is it not working well for them? That's the only thing. And it's whatever else, it's more to see what's happening. Alright guys, the Red Sox dropped to 6-16, and so far on the replay for the Red Sox. Downs ran for Martinez, guys, foul awesome committee in the 8th. Poecki batted for Bradley Jr. in the 9th. Like Bradley Jr. had a solo home run. One with sacrifice bunt for Travis Story. Double play for Hernandez. Well, guys, Martinez had a stolen base each. Pretty much just one at a time. And pretty much I can probably do exactly I can really start something by example. Something normal. We got double play for Martinez and Bogarts had a stolen base. And for the victory today, guys, for the 13-9 Rays today, for our awesome community. Give me 1 minute. Let me pause this damn thing. There we go. Hey, what's up, Vivian? Mega love shout out. How you doing? How's my sister Vivian doing this morning? It's good to see you back. I mean, as 100% Christian, thank God you're back to live streaming. How does it feel? I mean, since you've been working overtime a whole lot. Anything interesting on it? Alright, guys, for that win today, guys, for the 13-9 Rays, to have something to start. Ramirez, guys, had a solo home run along with Phillips. Derek Lowe had a double play. Zaz Medea, guys, had an error today. Well, guys, Alberti was a starting pitcher today for the 6-16 Red Sox. And Eric Rosman for the Rays. Eric Rosman, guys, gets his third official win on the replay, with 1 loss together for the 13-9 Rays. That's why both Red Sox and Rays, Red Sox Yankees, Red Sox Orioles, all the teams do very well when it comes to rivals. You win some, you lose some. But you live and fight another day. That's what any other team should be doing. Having offense, better defense, and having some good pitchers. I mean, if you have a good starting pitchers to hold on and probably do better, and do as best as you can. As long as your team does not count out anything else. But giving it your best shot is the best way to do it. So guys, Eric Hosman got his third win today on the replay for the 13-9 Rays. And on the replay, he had 6-1 innings for Rosman for the 13-9 Rays. Had 4 hits, 5 strikeouts, 4 walks, and 2 runs earned. With I would say an energetic 275 around average. Also brought in guys, Fayosine, Adam, and Raleigh got his 4th save with a nice hit and a strikeout. Not too bad of an average of 270. Alberti, guys, has still lost as a starter. This is exactly what I was saying about the other team. If you have no losses, I mean, if you do not have any wins and have 5, 4, 3 losses in total, your pitcher probably needs more help. Probably needs plenty of help. That's why there's plenty of relief pitchers to help out too. As long as you know what you're doing. Now carrying yourself out, not getting above average as any other pitcher should be doing. But taking one step at a time, doing as best as you can. But, you know, it's not the end of the world. As long as you have a good team, a bad team, put in a significant amount of time, and do anything that's more to anything. As long as you know what you're doing. So guys, speaking of that, for the guys who up to 0-3 as a starter right now. For the 6-16 Red Sox, it is a third loss on the replay in total in his first 3 starts. And so far, guys, he had 8 hits, 2 strikeouts, a walk, and 3 runs earned. Only 5 innings of work, which is not too bad, but better than doing not absolutely nothing but not sending off the bat, or probably have something to think about on what a pitcher sort of done better, or pretty much done wrong at this point. So yeah, would have been better to summarize it. Also, guys, Juan Valdez, Dykeman, and Robles. 3 out of 4 pitchers, guys, had 1 inning of work, and something to set free. Alright, guys, the Rockies beat the Tigers today, 6-3, in a good fashion. 2-1-1-1-2, 3 runs. Pretty much a good atmosphere. And pretty much something to probably continue to match everything up. So as you guys can see, the Rockies had 9 hits and 1 error. Tigers only had 5 and 1 error, though. So guys, with that loss, with the win today for the Rockies, makes them 10-11 now. Finally got something to look forward to. Finally has the mix, the reaction. Got something in place. Finally has something to hang tough and balance a little bit more. And it finally does have something to measure. And pretty much it's solid attention. As the Tigers dropped to 14-9. Tigers are still a good regular team. Well, with that one win, guys, for the Rockies are now 10 and 11 on the replay. And for the Rockies today, in total, McMahon guys had a double with Diaz. Chris Bryant had a solo. Ike Hillard had a good game today, and 2 homers and 5 RBIs. That's something you expect from a team. Blackman guys had a hit by Pitts. Rogers had a double play. Bryant had an error. Stolen base by Blackman. And what that lost today, guys, pretty much in total on the replay for our awesome community. Hold on, let me put something at the email thing. Okay, there we go. Said I misspell it. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Hold on, not that one. All right, guys. For the 14-9 Tigers today, still a good, solid team. Castro batted for Haas in the ninth. Haas had a double. Theo Bias had a 3-run homer. Sacrifice bunts eats by Robbie Grossman and Baez. Baez had an error. All right, guys. Sonny Pitzer, Gumbar got the win for the 10-11 Rockies, and Pena gets his first loss for the Tigers. So with that loss today, guys, for the Tigers, makes them 14-9. Pena probably had a good performance, to be honest, but pretty much got 2 months to organize, probably work out something else to probably get something different moving. But is seriously anything from this one particular moment, or maybe something to probably only hang tough and balance? I mean, that's what any other team should be doing. You know, try to do anything you possibly can do to satisfy and move, transition, and do anything that's more to really hang tough on. Give me 1 minute. I'm double checking something. I guess it's probably the same thing or the same one, but I'm not sure about this one app. But yeah, guys, Gamba gets his first win today for the 10-11 Rockies. Severson had his 7th save with two walks and a strikeout. But on the replay, guys, he had 5 hits, 5 strikeouts, a walk and 3 runs earned today, with an alright 390 or under average. And Pena Guns gets his first loss after starting unbeaten as a starter for the 14-9 Detroit Tigers today. So, pretty much done at a target, but more to have a different performance to see how it can really set up to begin and also satisfy more often. Whatever's more to create distance and experience. See what a team should always do. A team should always have something to see where it can really start ahead of it. Whatever is more to get your team moving with good pitchers, good offense, and defense. Remember your dreams? I've been having dreams about elephants lately. Oh, you have, Polo? I don't think you told me. Was there something... Did you recall anything about elephants? Elephants as animals, or herbivores, omnivores, anything? I mean, anything between its health. So guys, Penguins lost to 3-1 today for the 14-9 Tigers. He had 5 2 innings, 6 hits, 5 strikeouts in total, had a walk and 4 runs earned, with a average only with a 326 range. Also Button, Vest, and Lang. Tigers are still a suitable team, but it's up to 14-9 on the replay so far. If any other team that can probably get back to the shape that it's in. Well, guys, the Cardinals are back to winning. What's my Mets will be taking on the Cardinals shortly, which will probably be tomorrow morning. Now that I think about it, guys, yes, it's gonna be interesting between my Mets taking on the Cardinals. It's gonna be interesting. It's got to see the Cardinals squash the Reds 8-0. Cardinals had 14 hits. Reds only had 7 in total. So the Cardinals guys are now 13-8. Driving crazy to the Reds to 7-15. So the Cardinals are back to being business right now. But my Mets knew pretty much what the Cardinals are. They really do. I mean, Both Mets and the Cardinals have faced each other multiple times back in the 1990s. 1990s, 1980s, and to see where that's going to dig up the history books. Have something that could probably astound more, experience more, populate more, and pretty much anything else that can probably get prepared. And, yeah, I think it's going to be interesting how it plays out. So, guys, the Cardinals are now 13-8 with a nice win over the Red Sox to 7-15, dropping low so far. And for the Cardinals today, guys, check this out. Tommy Edman, Harrison Bader, and Carlson had a double. Salsa had a 2-1 homer. 2 RBIs for Nolan Areno and 4 for Harrison Bader. That's interesting. Tommy Edman, guys, had a good stolen base. And with that loss today, guys, in total, on the replay, for the 7-15 Reds, Stevenson only had a double play. So Zach Flannery, guys, was the starting pitcher for the Reds. Actually, for the 13-8 Cardinals, excuse me. And Trevor McHale for the Red Machine. So, well, guys, so second loss for Trevor McHale as a starter for the 7-15 Reds. Not much to stand for the most on it, but really would have had would have had a big time situation. Pretty much had something else to sew up for it. As long as it's not starting a war. But as guys can see, McHale drops to his second loss after the first win. His first 3 starts they've been alright for the 7-15 Reds. And on the replay, guys, he had 1 and 2 innings, 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, which was fine. Too many walks, too many runs with a total of 6. As the earned average goes up to 506. Gutierrez was on the mound along with Stillan and Sims. Zach Flattery had a nice win, guys, for the 13-8 Cardinals. Which my Mets will be taking on the Mets shortly. The Cardinals shortly. I mean, it's going to be interesting how it plays. Gets a nice layout and a nice precaution. With views and beliefs. And I think it's going to be interesting how it can really sound more on it. And see how it can really do to the the balance, the other one, how it can really begin. See how it can really stand out the most on it. So guys, Zach Flattery, gets a third win on top of his 2 losses for the 13-8 Cardinals, nicknamed the Redbirds, which is actually a good thing. So guys, on the replay, he had 6 hits, 7 strikeouts, had a walk, 7-1 innings, with a solid guys, 207. Earned average today. Which he did. I'm like, that's the one pitch who haven't. To be honest, guys, he did. If I only had something to move. Now, guys, Wingren took over. And a nice win. Alright, guys, the Braves are still in first place. Beat the Marlins 2-1. Pretty much only a 1-run victory between both. 1 run in total. And finally did. So guys, Marlins had 8 hits and 2 errors. First place Braves had 4. Only 4 hits today. So guys, the first place Atlanta Braves are officially 15-8. 15-8, guys. Look at that. Well, the Marlins dropped to 12-10. I think it's probably behind the. Honestly, guys, I would probably say 9 times out of 10, probably behind the Washington Nationals, to be honest. So, guys, Marlins dropped to 12-10, while the Braves are still in first place with a nice record of 15-8. So today, guys, for the Marlins, Birdie, guys, ran for Rojas in the 9th inning. Wendell had a triple. Chris Holm had the only run scored. Jacob Stallings had a double play. De La Cruz and Rojas had a terrible error. Well, that for the win today, guys, for first place. For the 15-8 first place Atlanta Braves that are a badass team right now for the weekends for baseball. Then Dansby Swanson, guys, had a double play with Arita. Actually, a double. Man, Olsen and Robinson had a run scored total. Well, guys, Sandy Alcantara was the starter today for the 12 and 10 Marlins. And for the first place Braves, you've got Yanoa. Alcantara, guys, swaps to 2 and 2 as a regular starter. Pretty much has its first and last loss in between. That's what it really displays for the 12 and 10 12 and 10 Marlins. It does have something suitable to the status, maybe something else to. Usually has something to find. Have something that can probably have something together. Or probably have something more important. Whatever's more to verify. So guys, Alcantara swaps to 2 and 2. Did an alright outing. With the loss for the 12 and 10 Marlins. He had 4 hits, guys, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, and a run. With 7 innings pitched, with a 257 earned average, and also brought pop in it. Yanoa, guys, is off to a perfect 5-0 start. With the first place 15-8 Atlanta Braves. That's why the Braves are really cruising for a bruising right now. And they are, to be honest, but they're an awesome team on MLB 22 on the weekends, and my Mets are still trying to catch up to them. So my Mets now have to take on the Cardinals now. I think it's probably in Citi Field, probably in Cardinals Park or something, but we'll see. So 5 wins in a row, guys, for Yanoa in his first 5 starts for the 15-8 Braves. They're still in first place, but this is not unbearable to watch. But good stuff though. But alright, guys. He had 71 innings today, which is good. 7 hits, a strikeout, with 7 strikeouts today, 2 walks, and 1 run earned. With a good lucky average, guys, of 163. With about a Mesnick, a 10th save for Minter, with a hit and a strikeout in total. And that's 1-1. A hit and a strikeout, guys. It's the Braves are now 15-8 in first place. My Mets may still have something to say about that, but we'll see. Well, guys, the Twins get a nice victory. Twins beat the White Sox 10-4. Pretty much in good fashion. 2-1-1, 4-2-3-1. As long as it's not dialing the numbers on the phone. Which it really cannot be that hard. Well, it can't be, to be honest. Something else that's more. Something exciting, maybe like some normal. Well, guys, the White Sox had 8 hits and 1 error. Twins had 10 only. So with that win, guys, the attention goes to the Twins. With that win today, guys, the Twins are now 12 and 10. Steaming, guys, over the White Sox to 11-11. Now my super fresh. Well, with that loss today, guys, on the replay, White Sox drops to 11-11 in total. And on the replay today, guys, today, so far, for the White Sox, so far in hand, double A's, guys, by Robert, Garcia, and Anderson. Ben Seeds had a solo home run along with McGuire. 2 RBIs for Anderson in total. McGuire had a hit by Pitts. Anderson had an error. Caught stealing, guys, and a stolen base for Anderson. With the win today, guys, in total, would be nice for Mark. For the 12 and 10 Twins today, something massive. Byron Buxton, guys, had a double. LeMac had a 2-run home run with 2 RBIs. Buxton had the same thing. Max Kepler had a 3-run homer. The Seal guys had a sacrifice fly with Kurov. While Buxton had a bunt. 2 stolen bases for Allison Zephyrs, if I'm right. Well, guys, Matt Kopech today was a starter today for the 11-11 White Sox, and for the Twins, Ryan. Ryan gets his first overall win in his 4th start of the replay for the 12 and 10 Twins. That's a good way to start, guys. If you have a couple losses, you really, really want to get back in the way that things have been going. That's what every single team really wants to have. Really wants to be on and have something most popular to really draw attention with. That's what every team should always have a massive starting pitcher. It's like if a team doesn't have one, it means we'll sign one at free agency. Whatever is more to attach and glue. But it's usually whatever. But like guys, Ryan, with a nice win for the 12 and 10 Twins today. And on the replay, guys, for my Mets in total, he had 7 innings of work, 7 hits, guys, 8 strikeouts, 3 A-OK walks, 3 runs earned. With a center of a doubt, guys, for an average of 321. Also brought in Pagden and Stasek. Mancopa, guys, is also 1-3, having a third loss in total for the 11-11 White Sox. Not too shabby, though. But Mancopa had some struggling he had on the mound. That's a good starter. Well, the other pitchers had something to really negotiate more often. It probably had something more suitable towards a status, maybe like something else or different. So, guys, Mancopa drops to 1-3 for the 11-11 White Sox with the loss today. And on the replay, he had 3 innings of work, 5 hits, 2 strikeouts, which was decent. Had 4 walks, guys, and 7 runs earned, with a 380 earned average. Also brought in Lopez and only Kelly. Had a hit, a walk, and 2 strikeouts to really get the loss for 11 White Sox in total. Pretty much on the replay. Anything else to sell for it and complete. Well, guys, the Astros pretty much beat the White Sox. Actually, no. Let me rephrase it, guys. The Astros beat the Blue Jays 2-1. Pretty much only by 1 run apiece. Which I really cannot stand out the most for it. As long as any team, how long it's looking to go. How long it really wants to summarize and do pretty much something that's more similar. But alright, guys, Blue Jays had some good hits. Blue Jays had 11. Astros only had 3 in a row. This is not usually anything usual. So, guys, but the win today, the Astros finally got a nice win. Astros improve a little bit to 11-10. Tying things up over the Blue Jays today to 13-9. Only a short run notice, though. Not much to really confiscate, maybe like something not to abuse, or pretty much something that's more realistic. But anything else I could probably have more preparation. Migration, maybe like something normal and pretty much better. So, guys, the loss for the Blue Jays makes them 13-9 in total. While the Astros get a nice win, get some help, and goes up to 11-10 today. So, guys, for the Blue Jays, Bradley Zimmer ran for Gold Jr., guys, in the 9th. For Awesome Community, Craig Bigelow had a double. Solo shot only for George Springer. Guerrero Jr. had a hit by Pitts, along with Kristen Cook, with a double play. Craig Bigelow had a stolen base. With a nice 1-run victory, guys, for the 11-10 Astros. Only two home runs each, guys, 1 each by Michael Brantley and Alvarez. Double play for Brantley. Well, guys, Manoah was starting things off for the 13-9 Blue Jays. And the one and only Justin Verlander was starting today for the Astros. So, Justin Verlander, guys, is a solid pitcher. He's a player for the Tigers, as I mentioned in the past. Pretty much past and present. But now he is officially doing quite well. Been doing quite well, guys, with the, pretty much with the 11-10 Astros, for sure. So, guys, on the replay, Justin Verlander moves up to 4-1. Pretty much such a nice performance. How to throw the ball easily towards a player as a starting pitcher, which he does really well. Justin Verlander is one of those guys that knows what he's doing, tries to get everything under control, and that's exactly what he does. So, guys, he had 7 innings, he had 8 hits, 5 strikeouts, not too bad. Had 2 walks, guys, a run, and had 7 and 1 innings of work. With a pretty good 161 average. Also, guys, Bob Matan and 4th save by Presley, 3 hits and 3 strikeouts. Not too bad to finish either way. But good way to signify it. Manoah, guys, gets his first loss as a starter for the 13-9 Blue Jays. It's still a young season. He started with his first 2 wins as a starter. Had something to probably get to in a different part of anything or any part of time. So, guys, Manoah gets on the replay. Manoah is now 2-1 as the starter for the 13-9 Blue Jays with the loss in total, pretty much as an official opportunity. He had 7 innings of work, 3 hits, guys, 4 strikeouts, a walk, and only 2 runs, to be honest, with a 270 earned average, which that seems to be okay. Also, Bonnie Garcia to finalize it, and and keep it empty, and pretty much anything else responsible. Alright guys, the Cubs beat the Pirates today 6-5, only by 1 run. Pretty much a nice victory. So yeah, not too bad. Alright guys, 1-1-3, 4-2. The Pirates guys, the losing season they have right now, had 11 hits, 2 errors, Cubs with 10 in total. So the Cubs are off to a good season too. Cubs off to a good start, as the Cubs are officially 14-8 guys on the replay. Over the terrible Pirates to 3-20. This is not too much to satisfy. Maybe much more than I could really. Maybe stand up the most in performances and also have something more to work with. Pretty much work on. So guys, with that loss today, guys, makes the Pirates a 3-20 overall. And for the Pirates today, guys, for an awesome community, Cruz had a double. 2 triples for Castillo. He had a good one. Also had 2 RBIs with Chavez. Chavez had a bunt. Hayes had a double play. Sawinski and Chavez had an error. Getting a nice win, guys, in a nice margin. For the red hot 14-8 Chicago Cubs, nicknamed Cubbies. Ortega guys had a double with J.A. Happ. Wisdom had a 3-1 homer with 2 RBIs as well with Hayward. Anthony Simmons had a double play. Hornier had a stolen base. So Brandon Keller, guys, was the starter today for the terrible 3-20 Pirates. And for the Cubs, Larry Hendricks. Keller, guys, did not get the loss today as the starting pitcher with the 3-20 Pirates, but pretty much had something else to think about too. So other than that, Keller did not get the loss, guys, on the replay for the 3-20 Pirates. So Keller on the replay for the 3-20 Pirates. Even though it has much more to probably get a list of things back in motion, get back in it. Pretty much anything else that I could probably get prepared. Have something to build. He had 5 innings of work, guys, 6 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 2 runs. With a 2.25 earned average, which that seems to be fine. Was the guys brought in Crow, Fletcher, through loss to Stratton, and Underwood Jr. Larry Hendricks, guys, did alright. He pretty much did okay for the 14-8 White Sox, 14-8 Cubs. Got a nice win, nice position. And pretty much got its won the reins for its good verification. Pretty much anything else on the mound between any baseball team. So guys, Hendricks did fine. He had 7 innings of work, had 8 hits, 8 strikeouts, 3 walks, 2 runs earned on the replay, with a 2.64 earned average, which that's better. Once again, spotted Robertson, first win as a reliever for Killian for the 14-8 Cubs, and with 9 save for Martin. Only had 1 strikeout to close it out and finalize. Alright guys, the Angels beat the Orioles today, 5-2, 1-1, 1-4. So guys, to make it nice and always pretty much nice, always good, and always nice to begin. It's always fun to really begin and hold out. So the guys, Orioles had 9 hits, Angels had 8 in total. So with that win, guys, the Angels improved to 13-9, squashing the Orioles to 10-12. Not like Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Vader versus the Dead Man, or Ric Flair taking on the legendary Sting, perhaps. Pretty much anything else that may amuse. Maybe has some to probably not rob or anything. So with that loss today, guys, makes the Orioles to 10-12. And for the Orioles today, in total, Hayes guys batted for Reyes in the 9th inning. Stellers had a double. Reyes had 2 of them, guys. Stellers and McKenna had the only 2 runs today on the replay. Raffador had a bunt. McKenna had a caught stealing today. And with the win, guys, with a good overall record, probably decent record, for the 13-9 Angels. Duffy guys had a double. Nice work by Mike Trout. He's still doing very well. Along with Anthony Rendon. Well, guys, Barry Zimmerman was the starter today for the 10-12 Orioles. And next Syndergaard for the Angels. Syndergaard did not get the win, as a nice starter for the 13-9 Angels. Bradley got him as a Bradley improves to 2-0 guys on the as a reliever as the pitcher for the 13-9 Angels. So he got the win in total. So Senegal guys on the replay with an alright outing, but managed to hold on for the 13-9 Angels in total. On the replay guys, he had 6 hits, 3 strikeouts, 2 runs earned. Only 6 hits, 6 innings. And above average guys of 702. Bradley got a second win. Tapia and Iglesias had 6 save overall. Pretty much incredible. Bradley Zimmer guys did not get the loss today for the 10-12 Orioles. Probably to have something else to sum it up. Probably get something different, maybe something to maybe find ways better. Pretty much in a big time or good time or bad time situation. I could probably start navigating. See what can really rely on. See where else it can benefit. So guys, Zimmerman on the replay only had 6 innings of work for not having a loss for the 10-12 Orioles. He had 5 hits guys for our awesome community, 4 strikeouts, a walk, and a run earned, with a 5.91 earned average. Also both drops to 1-3 for the 10-12 Orioles, so he got the loss, and also has Aiken to finalize and balance it. Alright guys, the Rangers beat the Athletics 3-2, 1-2-2. And on the replay guys, pretty much something else to have good baseball games between any good or bad or average between both teams. So nice to see guys, the Rangers had 10 hits, Athletics had 8, pretty much good hitting duel. With that win today guys, the Rangers are now 9-13. Not too bad for the Rangers, as they struck out the Athletics to 8-16. Any baseball balances looking to get back in the flow of things, maybe not like the flow of hands or anything. To see what can really take its best part of it. I'm just looking at other listings for a minute. Not involving its sues or nothing. But yeah, guys, Rangers go up a little bit to 9-13, crossing the Athletics to 8-16. And on the replay, guys, for the Rangers in total, check this out. Fell with 373 miles and no followers. Duran, Lowe, and Miller guys had a double play. Silver for Duran. RBI for Duran with 2 for Miller. Lowe had a sacrifice bunt. Garcia had stolen base. Pretty much in total for the 9-13 Rangers with a nice win. And it's not been terribly, guys, in total. I mean, today. For the 8-16 Athletics. Elvis Andrews batted for Murphy in the 8th. That's ran for Pinter in the 8th inning. That would be back-to-back. Murphy guys had a double with Lopes. 2 RBIs for Lopes. Pinter with a bunt. So, Perez, guys, was the starter today for the 9-13 Rangers. And for the Oakland Athletics, Capellan. Capellan, guys, did slightly okay, but probably not the best thing that any other team that would do. Pretty much on up or down or left or right. So, guys, Capellan did not get the loss today on the replay. And it was PUK, and that's Puke or Tuke or something. So, guys, on the replay, Capellan was the starter for the 8-16, was the starter and the loss for the 8-16 Athletics. So he did not get that. So he had 5 of 2 innings, guys. 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, 4 walks, so an end and a run. With a all-around 390 earned average. One in Pullen, a loss for Puck, Trevino, and Selman. So on the pitcher, guys, was Perez for the 9-13 Rangers. He pretty much did okay. Bush got the first win. Somebody got a 6th save. With no strikeouts, no walks, no runs earned, or no hits. So on the replay, guys, I call it pretty much a nice victory for the 9-13 Rangers. But we had something not to change. And they ain't tough. So guys, Perez had 5 and 1 innings of work today on the replay. 7 hits, 4 strikeouts, a walk, and 2 runs earned. With an average of 344. Bush with the win, 6 save for Barlow. To finalize and take an opportunity. Well, guys, the Royals beat the Red Hot Mariners 4-1 today. 1-1-1-1 and 1. Pretty much a low-scoring game, just like my Mets. Whatever else is more to stand out for teams. It's pretty much whatever is more to its category, maybe something else to its percentage-wise. Something else to express, maybe like something different. Well, guys, the Royals had 11 hits. Mariners had 5 and 1 hits. So, pretty much an error. So, with that loss today, guys, the Royals are climbing up a little bit. Gets it up to 9-13 with a nice miracle. Driving the Mariners. Mariners are still a red-hot team. Dropping to 15-7. So, it's not the end of our program. We'll pretty much take its leftovers. But something else that could really concern and not ponder. So, guys, the Royals get a nice win, up to 9-13. And for the Royals today on the replay, Lopez had a double with Bernardini Rivera. Double for Whit Merrifield, Bernardini had a sacrifice fly. Actually, a home run. Santana had a home run and 2 RBIs. Taylor had a double play, and caught stealing for Merrifield. But that loss today, guys, for the Red Hot Mariners. Actually, for the loss today for the Red Hot. For the 15-7 Mariners, still has good baseball in front of them. Only a solo shot, guys, by France. Double play for France and Rowley. Error for France. Fraser, so base for an out. Pretty much to begin. Well, guys, Brandon Keller was the starter today for the 9-13 Rangers. And for the Mariners, Ray. R-A-Y. The loss goes to Ray, guys, for the 15-7 Red Hot Mariners. Well, he gets his first loss, but he started his first 3 wins. But it was his first 3 starts with a nice win. Back to back to back. And finally gets his first loss as a starter, but a starter can do pretty good, guys, or can do terrible or horrible towards a status. But it could be anything to begin, upgrade, and do much better than it should be handling. But it could be something more exciting, something terrible, something to fend off, or anything. So Ray, guys, swaps to his first loss as a starter for the hot 15-7 Mariners. So it has a lot of baseball to hang tough and balance. And on the replay, guys, Ray had 6-1 innings, 8 hits, 3 strikeouts only, and 3 runs. But was still a looking good average, guys, of 151. Was it Brian Munoz or Meswick? Brandon Keller, guys, got his 3rd win today. And an upset victory for the 9-13 Royals. Moves up to 3-2. And, yeah, not too bad. So Keller, guys, moves up to 3-2. Nice win with the 9-13 Royals. On the replay, he had 8-1 innings, 5 hits, 3 strikeouts, along with walks, and a run earned, with a 245 around average, and save number 6 for Barlow. No strikeouts, hits, or walks. But gives a nice, and gentle and nice, incredible, to get a save and not give up anything. Oh, guys, we're almost done. The Padres beat the Dodgers 6-3. Pretty much an 8-3 runs differential. That's why both of these teams know each other very well. A team wins one, the other one loses one. The other team wins one, the other one does the same opposite, perhaps. So, guys, 1-1-1, 2-1-2-1. Well, guys, on the replay, the Dodgers had 7 hits and 1 error. Padres had only 11 hits to finalize it today. So with that win today, guys, the Padres are now 14-9. Over their rival, the Dodgers, to 12-10. And on the replay, guys, for the Dodgers in total. Let's make this quick and simple. Mookie Betts, Smith, Bellinger, and Max Muncy had a double. Mookie Betts, guys, had an RBI. 2 runs driven in for Max Muncy. Trey Turner had an error. So on base for him, caught stealing, and also with Mookie Betts, along with Turner. So the Dodgers dropped to 12-10. And with a nice win today, guys, between the next rival, of a good season so far for any team, for the 14-9 winning Padres. Manny Machado, guys, had 2 doubles, one for Voit and Caspano. Glenworth had a triple. Luke Voit had a home run with 4 runs driven in, which he did pretty well. Gressman had a hit by Pitts, and Cosmo, guys, had A terrible sacrifice fly, but he got it. Well, guys, Jose Urias was the starting pitcher for the 12-10 Dodgers, and for the Padres, Mike Clevinger. No win for Mike Clevinger, guys, for the 14-9 San Diego Padres today, but a good win to take it. Probably had some to work with and did a nice job doing it. So, guys, Mike Clevinger pretty much did all right on the replay, but the one I got the win was Hill for the 14-9 Padres, cruising the Dodgers to 12-10. So, guys, on the replay, McClevinger had 6 hits, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, 3 runs earned, with a 394 earned average, no runs on it. First one, guys, for Hill, Garcia, and 5th save for Trevor Rogers. Only managed to get a strikeout, though. Not too bad. Not too bad. Good times. Guys, the Reyes did not get the loss as a starter today for the 12-10 Dodgers, which is probably a decent amount of time, too. So it could be something that can balance and work out backward and frontward. As long as it's not long ways, front ways, or anything. Anybody else that can really think of anything of good strategy. So guys, the Reyes swaps to 12-10 with the Dodgers, and on the replay. Actually, Haney got the loss. He drops to 1-1. The 12-10 Dodgers on the replay for the season. The Reyes guys had 5 innings of work, 6 hits, 3 strikeouts though, 2 walks and 2 runs earned. With a, I would say good average of 248. Haney with the loss and Vicia with no loss, but became a backup in total. Well, guys, last game real quick. Then I'll be back tomorrow morning after this. The Phillies beat the Brewers guys 5-3, 3-2-3. Good way to close a nice contest in total. Well, guys, for our awesome community, Brewers had 6 hits and 1 error. Phillies did a little more better than a team should be sponsoring. But the Phillies guys had 10 hits and 2 errors to fix it. Well, guys, with that win, the Phillies are still falling off the rails, but the Phillies are now 8-13. Splashing the Brewers to 12-11 on the replay. So the Brewers without loss today, guys, for the replay right now. For baseball every Saturdays and Sundays. Drops to 12-11. And for the Brewers, guys, Andrew McCutcheon, former Pirate, batted for Colin Wong in the 9th inning. Lorenzo Cain had a double with Anthony Renfroe. Anthony Renfroe, guys, had a 3-1 homer, the only one. Reyes had a double play. Renfroe had an error. And for the 8-13 Phillies, guys, of the replay of the season, with a nice win. A second. Bryce Harper, guys, had a double play with Rayce Hoskins. Harper had a triple with Castellanos and Camargo. Herrera had a solo, 2 runs for Kyle Schwarber. Long of a sacrifice fly. Double play for Nick Castellanos. Anthony Bowen, guys, and Herrera had an error. So Matt Lower, guys, was the starter today for the 12-11 Milwaukee Brewers. And Aaron Nola for the Phillies. Matt Lower, guys, drops to 3-2 as a pretty much an alright starter. Did okay, tried to get something balanced and taking something in the overdrive and something else to really do something better for the Saints.
Done full pack.
Lanny Lauren, making a love shout out. About 373 miles in our followers. How are you? Thank you so much. How's it going? But as far as anything else, guys, Matt Lauer drops to 3-2 as a starter for the 12-11 Brewers. I mean, for the 12-11 Brewers. And on the replay, guys, he did not get 5 or 4 innings done. Only 2-2. 7 hits, guys, 4 strikeouts, and 5 runs earned. The average drops to 5.33. Yard Foods, good morning, sir. Make a love shout out. How you doing?
Good day.
Absolutely. Any good weekend or any day is a good day. And that would be the words from Ice Cube. It's going to be anything to start, for sure. And also, guys, Bonnie Gonzalez. Aaron Noah got his third win. He improves to 3-1, along with the win for the 8-13 Phillies. But yeah, very exciting. Very awesome. See how it moves. I'm taking out some for a second. Okay, never mind. Never heard of him. Okay, guys, Arizona gets his third win for the 8-13 Phillies on the replay. He had 7 innings of work, guys. 7 hits, 2 walks, and 3 hits. With an all-around 326 earned average. Also brought in Brad Hand with 2 hits and a strikeout. As he gets his 4th save of the nice replay. So my Mets, guys, improved to 13-9, so catching up the Atlanta Braves. But the only way my Mets, guys, will continue to get first place and get the stuff out of the Atlanta Braves, the Mets really have to do something against the Cardinals, though. As the Mets will take on the Cardinals at St. Louis, and we're looking at some good matchups, guys. Then the Mets will have a day off, probably within weeks to come, and then the Mets will be back home hosting the Phillies for a 3-game series. And then Atlanta Braves, guys, for that May schedule. So check out the matchups real quick. The Mets are 13-9 on the replay, winning 2 straight. Looking for win number 3 tomorrow morning on the replay. And the Cardinals are 13-8, guys, on the replay too. It's going to be Carlos Carrasco for Miles Michaelis. Both players are 3-0. And then, guys, Tyler McGill for Thornton Hicks. David Peterson for Adam Wainwright. Wainwright, that's pretty good. So the Mets, guys, are 1.5 game behind the Braves, who are 15-8 on the replay. But my Mets are now 13-9. Alright, guys, that's going to do it for me this morning. Next stream will probably be tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, guys, because you guys understand baseball is over 2 hours of baseball action, and also, checking out other good live scores. So that's always something to think about, too. As far as Monday goes, you guys will have a new episode of God of War Ragnarok Monday. And all I gotta do, guys, for our awesome community, is work this Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And as 100% Christian, I don't have to work the Thursday of next week or Friday, prior to Thanksgiving and Black Friday. So my fourth set will be coming up during that next week. We're hoping to maybe do a couple extra things for our awesome community if we can, and maybe finance times rise by then. But it all depends. But I'll keep you guys infoed and posted. Don't know when Yakuza Like a Dragon will have a new episode. I would say probably soon, but it's probably not going to be probably till next week. Unless we're hoping to have some more God of War Ragnarok for you. I'm going to start this Monday after work, and then if anything else sticks out, we'll make it. But I will be back tomorrow morning, guys. Same time, same channel. Get back to more Mets baseball tomorrow morning, tomorrow Sunday. And my phone's not busy tomorrow night either, so I think we'll probably have time together as well. So we'll see what happens. If anything else sticks out or has balanced anything to experience, or for our awesome community, for our 373 mods and our amazing followers. All of us you guys have been awesome, loving, caring, and supporting. With me, guys, as an awesome, popular creator from 1912 to this year of 2022. If you guys want to catch more baseball, for my 13-9 Mets, as my Mets are chasing the Braves right now, it's going to be interesting how it messes up, since my Mets are hanging tough. 20% guys is 591. First place Braves, 15-8 on the replay. 652. That's to be finalizing. You guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. As always, guys, love, support, and respect is always the key. Stay positive and loyal, and now is power. When we meet and greet new community members, new followers, guys, one at a time. Let's remember, my highest mark is 373. Anytime we manage to meet new companions and new community members, guys, of our awesome community, all we have to do, and all we gotta do, is, I've got Zach Dawson as an awesome gift of popular name, from 1912 to this year. And what's in 2 weeks, guys, on December 1st, it'll be 25 years of Titanic. So that's pretty much very sweet, and that's interesting. So yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Once we hit that note. But all we gotta do, guys, is share, tweet, and follow, share, and tweet on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, and one step at a time. If you guys have an account on Twitter, follow me, guys, Zach Dawson. over 4 years plus, I've been officially on Twitter together. Over 6 years on YouTube, and my love and I, 1,973 days now. I will be maybe taking on Amazon next week too. Maybe do something since I'm done with Final Fantasy VI Pix Remaster on my PC, I might take in some more baseball and probably concentrate on outside the park baseball for my Twins replay on my PC. I'm still doing my 1987 Twins replay on my phone, so that's pretty much still early between my phone and PC, between 87 and 2002. But what I'm looking to do, real quick, guys, is probably get some good stuff going for PC, pretty much PC replay baseball. Maybe I can do some with my Money in the Bank next week for that. Once the top one would have to be Amazon. It's for my pudding for the holidays and see what happens. So it's going to be interesting how it spoils the rest of it. We got 1973 for my love and I. What you guys got to inform and pretty much grant is your name, your numbers, and how long you've been active on Twitter. And that's all we got to do. Just follow, share, and tweet, guys. Tweet, share, and follow. One step at a time. Never give up, guys. Never surrender. Keep your heads up, stay focused, and stay more entertained. You guys have an account on Instagram? You guys can check out Kevin. We got each other, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Mine's TikTok and Snapchat. Kevin's awesome, guys. Very loving, caring, supportive, awesome, very creative, very kind, too. I love this guy. He's awesome, very gifted, with views and beliefs, good laughs, anything that can start a hole. So, if you guys would like, support, comments, views, watch hours to help you guys get monetized, like sending chats, thanks, and stickers. Now we got super chats, super stickers, and super thanks. I will have that granted soon. Probably within the next 2 weeks, if I'm right. But I'm not 100% sure. I'm hoping that happens. I'm planning to probably get that in the process soon. But we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys infoed and posted for our awesome community as good as I can, and what you guys can bring towards the table. But we'll see. So, first account, guys, for Kevin, over 5 years. Second one, over 2. Pretty much the total is 7. So, guys, can check out Kevin for our awesome community 24/7. He's very gentle, loving, caring, and very supportive. Very nice guy, fellow 373 mods and our followers, as always. Also, guys, my second row is Sohana 24/7, Running Egg almost, and Sorty, the same way with my second rows and Kevin. But alright, guys, for our awesome community, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay positive and loyal, and else is power. The most very important thing, when we bring everything on the table for our awesome community, and me, guys, as your awesome popular creator from 1912 to this year, it's all about having awesome entertainment. It's more gifted, more summon, and really have some awesome stuff to do. You know, have awesome stuff. I'll pretty much better than the opposite, better than going back and forth. But as long as you stay awesome, stay great, stay out of trouble, and stay doing what you're doing. You know what you're doing, guys, and that's the most important thing about having an awesome channel and an awesome popular creator like me, Zach Dawson, and an awesome community. It's really astounding, it's awesome, it's always complete. To see where it goes from now. The most very important thing, guys, for our awesome community, is we watch videos in full, like, support, and comment, guys. Share me out, tweet me out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit, and also YouTube. Me, guys, Zach Dawson, the most popular name of all time. And you guys can vote Aladdin at 38, Greatest Solomon at 14. You guys have a wonderful day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, guys. Same time, same channel. We're going to get baseball going tomorrow morning. Don't know if I'll do a double chat or not. I'm not 100% sure. But if I do, we could do Hot Sauce Golf, or Hot Sauce Golf might be back next weekend. Well, I might just relax until tomorrow morning to get back to what I'm doing. See where I can really vote, and see where it goes in the landscape. But remember, guys, God Will Ragnarok, we'll have a new episode. It's every 3 to 4 days a week, Monday after work. So you guys have a good weekend for our awesome community. Most gifted popular name of all time, me, Zach Dawson, from 1912 to this year of 2022. You guys have a wonderful day. Have a good weekend. I will see you guys tomorrow morning, same time, same channel. Be good, be kind, and love one another, guys. Stay out of trouble, stay awesome, and always stay occupied. You know what you're doing, guys. Just keep doing what you're doing. Never give up, guys. Never surrender. Never say never. And one awesome community and your favorite popular creator. Zach Dawson, guys, the one and only popular host. Have a good morning, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time, same channel, for doubleheader baseball tomorrow Sunday, and we'll get to that point. Until then, I will see you guys in the next.